Hello, K. Shout out to your brothers, man. Put a 1 in the chat first if you can hear me. All right, man. I haven't been on here in a month. Had to go to the States. I was in the States for 1 month. Man, let me just tell you guys, man. It feels really good to be back. To be back here in Dominican Republic, man. I kid you not, man. Boy, a lot of stuff happening, man. We're going to chop it up. Then I'll open it up, let some of you guys get on here. But just really wanted to jump back on, man, because this is my therapy, man. Tell you the truth, this is my therapy. I love chopping it up with the brotherhood, man. I ain't going to lie to you, man. Man, what's going on with this stuff with Kenya? A lot of you guys just sent me this. Kenya trying to ban the brothers. Good Lord, man. What's happening, man? Look, what y'all brothers think about this whole Kenyan situation before we even get into the show? Like, I was tripping out about it because actually the guy Austin, he had me looking at Kenya like, man, Kenya look like a cool place. And I don't watch a lot of Austin, but I did see a couple of his videos showing Kenya, and he showed it in a good light. And they went at that cat. I'm like, wow, that's some other stuff right there, because he really was showing the country in a good light. You know, he wasn't out there doing that. And but this one thing as a black man that we got to deal with. The good always got to suffer for the bad with us. I don't know what this is that no other race has to deal with it like we do. Yeah, brother Gary, like the stuff with Rillo shouldn't affect everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't affect, just like if a cat come over here and do something, Gary, like if I do something crazy, it shouldn't affect you, but it does. So let me, I know y'all, I don't know, a lot of y'all brothers don't watch Soldier Story. You know, I'm showing my age, but I love that movie. But the captain said something real on there. The brother said that Do you know the damage one ignorant Negro can do? Man, that's some real stuff. The damage that one person can do is out of this world. That's the diabolical part about it, man. That is the crazy part. So as men, we got to watch how we move, man. We definitely got to watch how we move. Brother say you coming. Okay, brother, you'll be here in 2 weeks, man. If you here, man, let's link up, man. I'm just leaving Santo Domingo. I was in Santo Domingo a few days. Now I'm back in Sosua. I didn't really get a chance to go out yet and see what's popping. I will go out tomorrow, man. I'm gonna go out on the strip, see what's what. Now I will say this: that bus coming from Santo Domingo to Sosua was loaded. It was stacked on there, and I'm talking about somebody buying something. Like one of the brothers said, it didn't go away. You just got to order it like pizza. So definitely, man, that bus was packed. It was definitely packed. Yeah, brother. The damage one person can do is terrible, man. It's definitely nasty work, man. And then, man, look, that's why I asked this question, man. Are men coming overseas looking for anything, man? Are we cooked? You know what I'm saying? Like I have, like me, I'm not speaking for myself personally. I have everything I can ever want. I mean, I'm good, but I wasn't coming looking for love neither, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for peace. My situation, I would come in looking for peace, but some people travel looking for chaos, bro. That's the problem. A lot of us traveling for peace, some of us traveling for cooch, and nothing wrong with traveling for cooch. But let me tell y'all something, man. So many of you guys know my grandfather just died. Bro, I had a rough month. I had to go to court. I do some stuff with my doctor appointment with my foot. Then my grandfather died. But my grandfather died at 90, and he had two women, bro. This tripped me out. One of them was 55, one was 45. And my grandfather he died happy, you know, and he always told us die on E. And the man definitely died on E, man. Shout out to you guys. Shout out, Kevin. What's happening, brother? Always in the building. I appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate you. Yeah, man. I'm always trying to do something, man. Just trying to do the right thing, man, as much as I could, you know. Look, man, I'm a scoundrel sometimes, but look, I try to be a scoundrel in the sheets, man, not in the streets. That's how you try to do, man. Brother Rodney, man, I definitely appreciate that. Again, man, my grandfather died happy, man. Look, when I get to the hospital room, and me and him had talked a little bit, and my grandfather, bro, the one of his ladies in there, her name was like Henrietta, fine as I don't know what. I'm talking about fine. I'm like, dang, boss man. I'm like he had me in there wanna holler at her. Girl was nice. So my grandfather died real happy. But here's what I want to get into too. Look, after that, man, we had to get together with the whole family, man, and it was cool. But look, this is what I want to get into, man, with y'all brothers. And this part of what this whole thing is. I'm talking to one of my cousins, her husband, and me and him having a big conversation about the Dominican Republic. And he just asked my stuff, man. I've been to Mexico. We just talking. And it was innocent. We're talking. My cousin got so triggered at what we was talking about. We wasn't even talking about women or nothing. My cousin start taking shots at me. I'm talking about like bad shots. Just, you know, the quote unquote things that these women like to say. Oh, man, y'all going over there because you can't handle. I said, look, I'm your cousin. You know me. You know how I live. You think I can't get a woman in the United States? Well, not you, but all the men that's kind of predatory. And I'm like, hey, man, here's the thing, man. What I told her was, first of all, that's BS. And second of all, why do you care? You got a husband. Why do you care what other men are doing? But the reason my cousin cared about that is because of this. Let me tell y'all, a lot of y'all guys something. You were the safety net. You were the one supposed to catch women like my cousin. If something happened with her husband, we were the ones that came in there and played stepdad. We were the ones that came in there and caught it. And a lot of dudes still on that sim stuff, man, even in the travel space and all the spaces. I'm cautious of a man who worship Shirley's and Keisha. Look, I'm cautious of men like that. Anytime I see a man that will attack other men for men having options, I get away from that cat. I get away from cats like that, because you know what? If men, and look, I'm not saying you don't have cats on some predatory stuff. You do got some, but it's usually not us. And I'm gonna tell you that real, bruh. Again, I'm just getting off that Caribbean tourist bus, and I see cats doing all kind of stuff, but it's usually not cats like us. I'm just gonna be real with you. Most of the dudes I see, and most of the dudes in my circle, are decent guys. You know, there's different kind of men in this travel space. Like, that's one thing I had to learn too about the whole travel space movement, that, or the ideology. There's different kind of cats in this space. Not all of us are true are created the same. So anytime we say anything about men's rights or men's actions, somebody has a problem with it. So I tell dudes straight up, man, be selfish and go for yourself, bro. So that whole Kenyan thing is diabolical to me. And look, what do y'all think about the Puff Daddy? I got a couple things I want to cover before I even get into it, man. What do y'all think about the Puff Daddy, man? They hit that cat. They hitting this cat with like 4 years and 2 months, $500,000 fine. And then they got him with one of the oldest racist laws in the book, the Mann Act. I think it came out in 1910. Do y'all know what the Mann Act was, man? That was a way that they put stuff on brothers, man. This is crazy. You know, it ain't really nothing, but it's something. I don't know if you ever been locked up, man. Let me tell you something. Look, even sitting in jail or prison, man, a month is it can be a problem, man. Definitely. I just don't like seeing people just treat everybody fair. You know what I'm saying? Treat everybody the same, man. I feel like a lot of women can get away with murder, man. Women can say you raped them. They can hit you with a lot of different stuff, man. It's just, yeah, that's what they hit him with. They caught him on the Mann Act, saying that but they can hit any one of us on the act like that. This stuff is crazy. That's why we got to be careful how we move. Like this whole thing in Kenya right now, man. That's why we got to be careful of stuff like that, because they can use that to change laws. You said the Kenyans went to their president and they trying to ban quote unquote passport bros, and they're not banning some of these white cats that them did diabolical stuff. They had a guy, I remember a couple of years ago. I think this allegedly he had the gangster AIDS or whatever. He had sleeping with all kind of. They ain't say nothing about him. Nobody said nothing. Look, and my daughter's married to a dude from Nigeria, and he even told me this is what my son-in-law told me. He say a lot of Africans are not all of them, but he told me a lot of Africans are jealous of Black America. Just real stuff. He ain't got no reading a lot of me. He told me that they're jealous. They feel like we have so many opportunities. They feel like they had them, and you know that's why many of them look. Not all, because I done met Africans that don't think like that. But I'm telling you, we definitely gotta we gotta watch who was in our ranks. You know what I'm saying? And look, the whole thing with Jay Rillo, the whole community called that out. You know, they called that stuff out. The whole community called that out. So I don't know why anybody would be blaming us for all that. You know, that's real stuff, man. Yeah, so this stuff is crazy, man. So that's what the show was about. Are men cook or are we winning? Look, because Austin them had me about to go visit Kenya. I don't want to go to Kenya now. I don't have nothing to do with Kenya. Look, I was going to go just visit on some real travel stuff. Just wanted to see it because I've seen some pretty women in Kenya, but they ain't really my type. They, you know, the one, not some of the Ethiopians I've saw nice, but just the average Kenyan chick I've seen, you know, but I was looking at that lifestyle. It reminded me somewhat of how Santo Domingo looks with skyscrapers and stuff. I'm like, man, Kenya might be a look. But when I saw that old weird protest and they out there with them signs, I don't know if y'all guys saw them diabolical signs. They had Austin them on there like Charlie Brown characters. I'm like, bro, it's diabolical. So I'm like, you know what? I'm cool on Kenya. I don't want, look, the DR is good enough for me. Over here has its problems too. Definitely, man. We got 86 in here already, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button on here, man. I'm definitely gonna open it up to chop it up with you guys because I haven't been on here in a while. But that's diabolical to me, man, for that kind of stuff. Why we gotta be the ones that get hated on all the time, man? We the ones get hated on more than anybody, man. Shout out, my brother. How you doing, big dog? You all right? Got 93 in here, man. Shout out to all you guys, man. But that's the most diabolical part about it, man. That people hitting us. And look, The whole P. Diddy situation. Yeah, brother, you right. That's what I feel like. Brother got Jesse Lee Peterson facing. Man, you diabolical for that. Brother got Jesse Lee Peterson there. Bro, yeah, I feel like that too. When I saw that, I'm like, man, Kenya can kick rocks. And you look, you saw like Austin them promoting it. So let me tell y'all, bro, y'all can side with these people. A lot of these people you want, especially the Keisha community, you can side with them, bro. And look, and I love, look, here's one of the criticisms I get from simps all the time. A simp will tell me that I hate black women because I tell men to look for options. Most men I know date black women here in the Dominican Republic, all over. They dealing with Afro Latinas. But look, so let's let a sister say something. Look, so you can see that I'm telling the truth. This is how I feel too. Look, watch this.
The U.S. government has been using black women as a tool against black men for decades. And if you think I'm lying, let's run the receipts. Welfare in the 60s and 70s, they told black women, we'll help you feed your babies only if the man isn't in the house. That's the man in.
Now look, if I say this, cats get mad, but let a woman say it. I'm just telling you, man, we got it. Yeah, brother Gary, that's true. Look, I'm in a Dominican neighborhood right now. I mean, a real Dominican. Now, look, do they have some white Dominicans? Yes, but it's a small number. I mean, you do have white Dominicans, but the average Dominican, the average, you know, and I'm talking about here in Dominican Republic. If you walk through my neighborhood right now in the barrio, tell me them people anything else. Now, I just don't walk around trying to force them to call themselves whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't walk around saying that, man. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out. Yeah, I don't walk around telling the people to do that. Look, but if you was here in my neighborhood, you will see exactly what I'm talking. If I could take my camera right now and walk just down my street, everybody look like the same black Americans that we have. Now, some of the culture different, some of it, you know, we if nothing else, we definitely cousins. I'll tell you that much. And I'm talking my first cousins, you know. The people just got off the boat in a different place. You know what I mean?
House rule. And that's a policy that directly ripped families apart. Then came the war on drugs. They flooded the black communities with crack cocaine. They locked the black men up on mandatory minimums and 3-strike laws. And who was left to struggle raising entire families alone? Black women. Meanwhile, they pushed out propaganda calling us strong and independent like that was empowering when it really was isolation. And they painted black men as lazy, dangerous deadbeats. Divide and conquer. That was the plan. They knew the black family was the backbone of our strength, so they made sure to break it. And the sad part, too many of us bought into the narrative. But it's time to break it. It's time to wake up. It's time to call it what it really is. Genocide by policy.
Look, I agree with that. See, they use that, and that's how they play the game. So when you try to tell that to like sisters, I've talked to a lot of sisters, and I try to tell them the same thing. And hey, man, this is how they did us. This is what we need to do to get some of them cooked mentally. You can't talk to them. They have a view. Like, let me give you one more example of this. They have this view. A lot of women have this view in their head that, look, you talking about delusional. Check this out.
50,000 a year.
Look.
Who is, me or him?
Him. After Texas. After Texas.
Damn, is that bad, Sunday?
Yo,
I'm about to
that's
be, listen,
crazy.
I'm about to be a gazillionaire.
That's fine, but damn.
What am I going to do with somebody that's making that?
If you love them, you love them. No matter what they make, as long as they make you happy.
They talking like $150,000. Now, the average man makes about $50,000 or $60,000 in the United States, probably less than that. She's talking like $150,000 isn't nothing.
Money don't make you happy all the time. But you need your happiness with a person.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying where I'm at in a space where I'm at right this second. It's not really even about the money, to be honest. Yeah, it's not really about the money, but I'm just saying I've already done the bare minimum. Like, I've already done the 150, so I don't know. I'm not doing it.
So look.
So she don't even want a man that makes a man that makes $150,000. She don't even want that. So this is why, and it ties into why men are going abroad. And that's why. So my whole thing was to tell men too, hey man, come over here. I ain't telling you to come fall in love, because look, you got situations here in Dominican Republic too with some of these women, like, are one tragedy away from being mangoes if they're not, part-time mangoes. You got a lot of women over here, but I will give the women over here a little leeway because they in a developing country. I give you a little leeway, you selling a little box, but man, they selling so much box in the United States right now. Man, that's all they doing, man. All right, man. Shout out to you for joining our Facebook group, man. Shout out to the Facebook group, man. Shout out, brother Rico, for Philly in the building. Shout out to Philly, man. Shout out to all y'all guys, man. Shout out to, man. Look, shout out to my military guys. Shout out to my truck drivers. Shout out to all you guys, man. Man, look, let me tell y'all how real some of these dudes is, man. Some of the guys that's some of the dudes that's from the Louisiana area, they came to my grandfather's funeral, man. I mentioned some of the guys pulled up on me, man. That's how real. Look, let me tell you, my friends I done got being on YouTube, real talk. Like, I'm more close to a lot of you guys than I am my own family and a lot of other people that because you understand, a lot of you guys travel. You've been through the same struggles. Sometimes, bro, just because a person has your blood or look like you, that don't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Your brother, your sister are the ones who went through it. And I'm quite sure a lot of you military guys understand that. Like, the people who go through the same struggle and do things like that, or that's your family. And man, look, if a billionaire like Puffy, I don't know why them dudes not getting their passports. Like, I hope after this situation that people do like Puffy do run. Man, why y'all think these dudes just sitting there taking this stuff in the United States when they got all the money? Every other week, Tyrese on there. What do you want from me? And all this. Why these brothers just not running to the heels like we doing? And this is, I think, why the whole passport bro movement is always people just attack it. You think about that, man. Passport bros, and look, to me, a passport bro, that just mean just they look at it. Let's keep it a buck. They see it just a black man travel. You call yourself whatever you want, and you see it right now, even with the whole Jay Rillo. Jay Rillo keeps saying, "Hey man, I'm not a passport bro. It's a passport bro." Like, they gonna say it to you anyway. If look, just like the guy bought the woman back from Kenya. Man, Kenya taking some L's right now. Man, what do y'all think about that brother who bought the woman back in Kenya? He bought the Kenyan woman back. She had that little nasty wig, and she ran to a white guy on him. Yeah, they need to do it. They definitely need to do a Key Sweat, but nobody. That brother was in Colombia, happy as hell. I think all of us need to do that. I'm telling y'all guys, man. I'm not telling cats to, yeah, she left from Pizzatti. You're right. Look, I don't know what it is with a lot of African chicks, man. They love white men, man. Good Lord. And I ain't dissing white men. I'm just saying, well, you like whatever you want. But yeah, Tyrese crying, hey, bro. But also, Tyrese always crying, man. They can have that stuff in the States. Look, but I will say this too, though. I don't know if this was a trap or what. For the month I was in the United States, and you brothers that's in the United States, maybe you can tell me what you think about it. Women were a lot more nicer. I don't know if it's them job cuts. I don't know what it is, man. Everywhere I went, ladies were talking to me a lot more. Like, black women would talk, white women, black women. Bro, I had on this cologne. I got it linked in the description. Actually, it's supremacy something, bro. This cologne smells so good. One of my nephews turned me on to it, bro. Y'all need to buy y'all some of that, bro, for $40. This stuff smells good. So everywhere I went, women were telling me smell good, smell good. But sisters really was on it, man. They were really choosing up. Man, I was at the doctor office getting my foot looked at. One of the women she was throwing it at me, big dog. She was like, "Hey, you got a wife? You married?" I mean, she was throwing it at the old boy. So I see a lot more women are getting a little act right, but for me, I ain't saying I wouldn't smash him, but I don't really want to deal with that situation like that. But so what do y'all guys think, man? Ronin, they didn't want black men in America to be happy. Hey, bro, I agree with you, bro. We some of the most hated people for no reason, dude. We some of the most hated people for no reason in the world. I'm talking about maybe They see our power level. They see something. Whether we are a threat, but people hate on us for no reason. Look, think about this. Even again on the Kenyan thing, when that guy brought that woman over, bruh, you know how many women were laughing at that man? All like so many women were laughing at that man. That's what you passport bros get. That's how my cousin was trying to get me, but it ain't gonna work on me. Look, I'm a Jedi. That don't work on me. You sitting there arguing with me, talking about I'm going over here to deal with foreign women because I can't handle. I said, man, you handle snakes. You know what I'm saying? I don't handle. Let me tell you, I handle. Yeah. The brother hit it right here, brother Kevin. You hit it on the head, bro. That's dude, Kevin. And man, I appreciate you being a member for 16 months, man. That means a lot. That supremacy is no joke. I got me a fresh bottle here right now, man. I bought it. I bought one back to DR with me too, man. Look, dudes, do yourself a favor. I'm talking about look, let me trip you out. Bruh, I was at McDonald's. I'm in the car, and there's actually a young chick. She was actually pretty, fine black chick. She was like, "Oh, what model your car is?" I'm like, "Oh man, this car here be parked, you know." She was like, "But what you got on? Oh, that smells good." I'm like, "You know, I got that Shea Maurice on." Just joking with her, you know. But that supremacy is, yeah, brother, you right. That dude, it took my nephew to put me on that, bro. I didn't know anything about that. That's some real. That's some good smelling stuff, man. Yes, brother, KC, that's what it is. That's exact, and it's in the description of this video. I put it on there so some guys get it. You can get Creed. You can get Creed for $40. Hey, bro, this stuff smells like it, man. I'm telling you, this stuff is powerful with the women. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, brother, you're right, bro. That's all we need. And look, this something that let me tell you what ChatGPT said. You know, I'm one of them head ChatGPT guys. I was asking ChatGPT, can we fix this? Can we fix that? Let me tell you what ChatGPT said men should do right now. ChatGPT say go where you're valued. That could mean another country or just a smaller area in the United States where you can find your peace. It say build leverage, financial independence through digital income, skill sets, or whatever else you need to do. And he say just being an American, you can live anywhere in the world if you got the American dollar follow you. Now this ChatGPT, it also say protect your name, avoid the American traps, get prenups, look, clear agreements, and DNA tests. They say women do not want you to take a DNA test when right when the child is born. See, if we did these things, this stuff would definitely help us. And look, last thing, community and build brotherhood. The more men are connected, the harder it is for the system to isolate y'all off. This is the truth. That's why you always hear me talking about brotherhood. If we stick together, we are hard to beat. Brother, listen, we back on that cologne. That cologne is no joke. I'm telling you guys to make sure that you get that cologne, man. But look, this is all we need to do, man. Stick together. If we stick together, there's nothing that's going to stop us at all. Nothing. So people always talking about why we do come abroad. This is why we come around. And everybody, look, I would tell dudes to be cautious bringing women over. Brother just sent me a super chat saying, what do you think about bringing women over? Let me tell you, brother, be cautious with it. If a woman got to work, let me tell you right now, man, if you have to bring a woman over and she got to get a job, be careful with that. Because, dude, you don't know how much dudes simp for that exotic cooch. That exotic cooch is a you know what? Like, look, one of my cousins, he's married to a Cuban woman. You probably heard me talk about him before. He brought her to my grandfather's funeral, and I ain't gonna lie, she's fine as hell. She's bad. Even the minister, the minister was preaching at my grandfather's funeral. He like, you know, and Brother Raymond, he was, good Lord, he looking at my cousin the whole thing. She walked by in that black dress. He couldn't even compose himself. He pulling that thing out of his good, yeah, the Lord knows, and you know what? Heaven must be like. I'm like, man. So when you bring in a woman like that to United States, now here we see women like that all day. We see, like, I go outside, I see fine women like that here in DR all the time. But a lot of these areas in the United States, them cats ain't really seeing women like that. So they see women like that, man. They go off. They ready to take off. Them cats ready to throw it in, man. Shout out my brother checking in from Punta Cana. Man, I know you having a good time out there. Punta Cana is a gorgeous, gorgeous spot. It is definitely gorgeous. I'm actually gonna be going out there soon for a couple of days. I gotta do some real estate stuff out there with a company, but I'm gonna be out there, man. Punta Cana is a gorgeous place. It looked like, bruh, I was telling you guys just a while back about Sosua. People thought I was lying. It looked like to me, man, the up here in Sosua, they selling out to the highest investor. They trying to make Sosua into a concrete jungle. I was saying this, dude, like, nah, man, that's not true. Bro, they trying to definitely do that. Bro, y'all here knocking, bro. This Dominican Republic. Cats will just start making all kind of noise for no reason. Yeah, man. Let me see. If you bring a woman back to America, brother, let me tell you something. It's hard, man. I do not advise bringing women back to the States. Some dudes do it. Look, I got a dude close to me right now. He's a cool guy. He brought his Dominican woman back, but this dude, he's doing financially well. She works with him, and you can do it like that. But you just bringing a woman back, and she got to go get a job at one of them local stores. She's gone. Somebody just like that Kenyan guy bought her. That woman got her a white zaddy and ran off, just like Brother Gary said. She got a white zaddy. That was it. No country got the cheeks like Colombia. Yeah, but I done dealt with a gang of Colombians, and they got the cheek. But I think, though, real talk, I think Venezuelan women are the most beautiful. Out of all of them, I think Venezuela got some of the baddest looking women, at least I have seen, but Colombia is definitely up there. My only thing with Colombia, man, like I like to drink too much, man, for to be in Colombia. Like I gotta be killing with my boys. Like I'm scared of Colombia, man. Like I'm scared of like I want to have a good time, bro. I like to sit there and chill. I don't want to have to be watching you the whole time, like you making sure you ain't putting nothing in my drink or you not doing this or doing that, man. That's the horrible part about dealing with stuff in Colombia. I got my boy Sarge and them just moved there. So shout out to Sarge Sosua, my brother John. They just moved to Medellin. I'm gonna let them brothers go establish our situation over there. Say and I'm gonna go over there with them. Because they Sarge and them know how to move. So Sarge and them go have it straight. I got on Jay and them in Cartagena. So, bro, again, that's what the brotherhood is about. So anytime that you come into one of these countries, you should be able to touch down with some brothers, man. A lot of us, especially black men, bro, we like lone wolves. A lot of us, man. In the States, we don't really kick it with each other like that, man. A lot of guys, we only take care of our family, man. We go to work, come on, take our family. And a lot of cats get older and they get divorced. And I was looking at this the other day. These cats get divorced and they realize once they get divorced and the kids gone, they don't have anybody. That's what happened to me, man. Once I'm gonna make y'all laugh, bro. I saw this today. I want to add this. Look, when me and my old lady split, like I put all this, man, we got into bad, bro. Look, I put all that stuff outside. Check this out right here. I told her to come get it. She didn't want to listen to me. I put everything woman on outside the house. This was right when I got my passport. It seemed diabolical, but that's how it went down. I saw this picture today, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show you. I put all that shit outside, and you know what? From then on, I ain't never looked back. And look, from this day on, I've been truly happy. I've been happy as hell, bro. The day I got, bro, you can carry around dead weight. It could be your job. It could be your woman. It could be your family. It can even be some of your kids, man. Like you carrying around these weights and you become a sacrificial lamb. Sometimes you got to cut shit off and just keep pushing. So when I cut that part of my life out, my life took off. Bro, I'm telling you, this was the thing holding me down, this woman. And when I'm going to tell you something, women will keep you from doing everything you need to do. Dude, when I put that woman out of my house, I skyrocketed. Like I took off financially. My business started growing. I became happier. Bro, I started traveling more. I started doing what I needed to do. And bro, I was winning ever since then. So I tell cats do that, man. You hear me preach that a lot, putting yourself first. But I'm going to tell you guys, man, Dealing with women over here has been 100 times better. Now, look, you got some horrible ones. Yeah, brother Gary, you're right. Yeah, man. They can weigh you down. They definitely can, man. They can have you, bro, where you, and they still don't appreciate you. A lot of them don't appreciate you, bro. So that's why I tell cats to go. Look, I was listening to this cat here right here. What you think about this?
All right, so I've come to the realization that the dating scene today is pure prostitution. All right, why do I say?
You talking about in the States?
Because the majority of everybody that's dating today wants to be compensated for their time. I mean, people are out here. You're accepting dates. You're accepting that time. I feel like they're going on a date. Somebody paying for that date is the compensation. That's the compensation plan. No, people want to be compensated. They're like, oh, I don't have time to waste. I got bills. I got this and that. Like, you coming to a date, a person that don't even know you, talking about your household bills and stuff like that. Like, it's pure prostitution today. Like, why don't people just be honest and say, look, and it's men and women, look, this cat or this weenie is for sale. All right, my time costs money. Okay, then. So if you a hoe, won't you just come out and tell us early that you a hoe and that you're for sale? Your time is for sale. It's prostitution.
Yeah, and I agree with that, man, because that's what's going on right now. Bro, I don't know if y'all guys been looking, bro, go on like Tinder, right? Bro, you'll go down a rabbit hole. This is what happened to me recently, man. I was on Tinder. I used to have a girl live like 2 doors down from me when I had my condo. And this girl was so quiet, kept, man. She was cool. Man, I even low-key wanted to holler at her, man. She was a gorgeous girl. Bro, I'm on Tinder probably a year later, just like going through Tinder. Dude, looking through that, and you go down a rabbit hole on Tinder. Dude, why you think I see her brother smacking meat across her head? brother had that slung out, pop, pop, and it was her. It was in her unit, this cat, and her unit was like, it looked just like my unit. Brother was smacking at me across her head. Man, I'm thinking this woman was something. Dude, let me tell you, bro. Bro, many of these women are for the streets, bro. This stuff is crazy, man. Yeah, bro. Yes, definitely. You're right. Yeah, I mean, listen, look, this dude here, I'd rather do like this man here. Check this out right here.
Prostitute, so she leaves when we're done, rather than sit here.
Look, hold on. Let's say I play it again. I'd rather be with this. Look, that's why I like Susua. Listen to this.
I'd rather pay a prostitute so she leaves when we're done, rather than sit here and put a bunch of money into a chick and then taking her out for nice dinners, buying her shit, and you get the same result in the end anyway. She's still paying for pussy.
Now that's real talk. You see what I'm saying? You do better just coming over here, clapping you some cheeks and let them go home. You know what I'm saying? You definitely do better doing that, man. Definitely. I respect the honesty. Yeah. Hey, bro, look. I'm friends with a lot of these chicks over here, man. Yeah, bro. I had never seen that, man. And let's play it again for the brothers who never seen that video. That's a real video. Look.
Yeah, prostitute, so she leaves when we're done, rather than sit here and put a bunch of money into a chick and then taking her out for nice dinners, buying her shit, and you get the same result in the end anyway. She's still paying for pussy.
Look, I believe in that too. I believe you always paying. Like, at least me in my life, bro, I've always, look, I done had women I've met, and let me know if y'all guys had. I have been with women I've met, and they played the long game, even in the United States, not just here in DR. But I've met women, bro. I've been out with them. They seem cool, work with you. You feel like you have something. And before you know it, you in the same situation where you paying all the time. I hear these guys always talking about they're not paying this, not paying. Bro, you paying something. A lot of cats, I call it, whitewash tricky. That's all it is. It's just whitewash tricky. You're still paying for that relationship, whether it's just your wife. Like, look, let me ask y'all guys something. Who's better off? One of us guys who get to travel and we can sleep with multiple women, do whatever you want to do, or the guy that just comes home in the United States and just sleep with just the one woman, and the woman, like, it's all, I think, different stroke for different folks, man. Who you think is better, man? Me, myself, I like my lifestyle better. I did the other thing. I like my lifestyle better, man. I like how I live right now, to be able to be in Sosua, be in Santo Domingo, or even be in the United States when I want, and have these experiences. And I haven't looked back. I'm telling you, bro, again, This was the worst time of my life. But right around here, bro. Bro, I need to frame this fucking picture. I need to frame that shit. That's when my life changed. Best boy, that bring back so many good memories. That was a house I actually had flipped soon as she moved out there, man. Made me financially stable and everything. So that picture there, bro, it mean a lot to me. And I think a lot of cats are going through that same thing right now. I'm gonna tell you dudes, man. Once you get free, you're free indeed, man. Brother say, yeah, your children will support you once you. Yeah, you know, I'm close with my kids, man. I'm definitely, but a lot of women won't, bro. I seen women, man, dip on. Now look, let me tell you, bro. When I'm talking about women, I'm not talking about all, because there's always exceptions to the rules. There's always a few good women. It definitely have women out here who are good. So sometimes when people hear me say stuff about women, they think I'm talking about all. I'm not talking about all. I'm just talking about the ones I have dealt with. Same thing when I'm talking about my experiences over here in Dominican Republic. I'm talking about my experiences. Just because you come here and you have a different experience don't mean I'm wrong, don't mean you're wrong. We just had two different experiences. We two different people. You know what I'm saying? I think people sometimes get it twisted, you know? Yeah, I mean, I've seen that too. That's another thing. See those old dudes walking around Satsua, with no support. Hopefully they got some kind of check coming. And many of the old men I know over here, I'm in Satsua right now, and many of the old men I know, they get a little check. But a lot of these dudes, man, you don't think one of these men in Dominican Republic can find a woman who would have to look after them? But a lot of these older dudes, they want women so young. That's what a lot of the problem is with a lot of, okay, now I ain't no deep police. You get whatever you want. But if you want a good situation, bro, sometimes, like I've seen dudes, bro, that be in their 60s and 70s. They might have a girl 21, 22, man. Now you know what time she on. But again, that's their business. But me, myself, my old lady is she made 38. But I deal with women a little younger sometimes, but she's 38 years old. Take care of me, cook, clean, whatever I need. Like, she just asked me what I want to eat. Like, you know, so I think that type of situation is each his own. But I do see a lot of old men by themselves. And I tell cats all the time, bro, man, why don't you get somebody, you know, in their 40s or something, they're gonna come look out for you. They don't want that. They want the young people. Like what they're doing. Everybody got what they like. You know what I'm saying? We all got what we like. Me, since I'm two different people, I like two different things. Sometimes I like, and I found, bro, some of the younger ones, bro, they play so many games. Them the ones beg the most. Bro, look, how many of y'all guys have dealt with them girls like that that's been probably in their 20s, like 23, 24 years old? Them the ones that I done had the most problems with. Real talk. Let me see. Check this out. Yeah, that's been the ones that I personally had the most problems with, man. But yeah, man. But let's get on with this show, man. Let's start breaking it down. I have so much fun just talking to you guys. It's been a while since I just had a live stream where I just talk to the chat, man. Sometime I definitely want to do that. Just sit here and kick it with the brothers, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Yeah, man. Real talk. Yeah, a lot of brother. Your rent's due 22nd. Yeah. A lot of them young minded. Look, a lot of these young girls over here in Dominican Republic, bro, they think they so smart because they done laid up with a couple of gringos. Bro, some of these girls, bro, because a lot of dudes do pillow talk. And I tell men all the time, bro, watch what you tell these women. They hold on to everything that you tell them and they try to use it against for another man. They will use that on another man. I got one trying to do that right now. Her name Lady. She's trying to do the same thing right now. Always with the same thing. I'm gonna give a shout out to my brother right here too. Shout out for you becoming Brother Smith, for you becoming a member of the channel, brother. I really, 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 really appreciate that. Brothers be always coming through, man. Definitely coming through. And I definitely appreciate that. But yeah, man, a lot of these girls here, bro, they try to latch on to a dude, and dudes tell women everything. Just now, a couple of days ago, I was in Santo Domingo, And this dude, he didn't know me or nothing. He's sitting by the pool, him and the chick. And I'm out there with one of my friends. We just out there chilling. But I can hear him telling this woman all his business. I was looking at him like, dude, don't do that. Bragging to these women gonna only make them beg you more. He was trying to tell a woman everything that he had. I'm like, dude, stop doing it. All that woman gonna do is beg the hell out of you when you go home. That's all that's gonna happen. And I remember I learned this the hard way on my first trip. On my first trip here to Dominican Republic, I did the same thing. I didn't know any better. Once I got home, bro, I got to fly condo. And yeah, man, salute to all the military brothers in here. Shout out K-Mac. Look, I did the same thing, man. Once I first came here, I went back home and I was kind of showing the woman my house, and I was so proud. That woman begged me to death. I had to leave her alone. She's like, oh, you have it. Man, don't tell these women nothing about yourself. Don't do that. Yeah, man. Yeah, brother, you're right. Relationships are transactional. It's just a fact. Like my dad told me, the only ones that get love is dogs and children. Like you have to pay for everything that you do. You're gonna have to look, just like your job, man. You're gonna work to get a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these women feel like that. They are working. Like they definitely. You tell women that you got when you get in, yeah. I don't tell women nothing anymore. I'm very quiet. I don't know. Look, even the one I live with don't know too much about me. I mean, I don't really say a lot of things about what I have. I just don't do it anymore. I don't because a woman has her stuff. A woman has her stuff and you have your stuff. And it's bad that you gotta be like that, but man, a lot of these chicks, man, they ain't your friends. That's what dudes don't realize. Like, I think men are way more faithful than women, man. These women they ain't faithful no more, man. These women are not. Look, listen to this chick here talk about. Look, check this out.
The least married, one of the reasons is selfishness. They are taught from a young age
and it's all women to me, not just black women,
capable of doing before they even know what a man is. They are taught they'll cheat, they lie, all of these things. They're taught a list of bad behaviors from the experiences of the women who dealt with these men. And then when that woman is past 30 and don't got no man and don't got no prospects, then those same people who were encouraging her to be single and not waste her time and focus are the same ones like, you ain't never gonna have no kids. You ain't gonna get married. While you're growing into the woman that you're gonna be, it's best to be growing with a man. When you just been out there focusing on you got your own house, your own apartment, your own car, your own this, your own that, you become selfish. Oh, well, I just have OCD. No, you're just neurotic. You just got nagging syndrome because you've been so selfish and so moving at your own pace and only doing what you want to do that now to incorporate somebody else into that lifestyle, you can't do it.
Yeah, she's telling the truth. That's what happened, bro. That's the story of all these relationships. That's how these situations go. So anytime a person tell me something about any of that, I just think about, I like this kind of life. Look, woman don't look like that. And look here, bro. Woo! Especially Santo Domingo. Oh man, I don't know how many of you guys did that, but look, I'm gonna drop the link before I jump off in case any of you guys want to get on, man. I wanted to get on, but just wanted to holler at y'all a little bit before I get it. And now since I'm back, I'm gonna make it a point. Oh shit, I'm about to jump off here right quick. I'm gonna hit the link, drop it in the chat in case any of you guys want to get on before I get on. I just wanted to jump back on, man. I'm back here now, so I'm definitely gonna get back into doing live streams and all that. Because now I'm here, bro, and I'm glad to be back. Boy, y'all don't know how good it feels to be back. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight, man. I might go out on the town in the Sioux, go see what's popping. I know out on the strip there ain't nothing hidden, but maybe I hit one of the nightclubs, maybe Ground Zero or something like that. Go to Ground Zero tonight for a little while and chop it up. You know, let me see what the brother say. Love for Pookies, bro. Always. Many women love the Pookies, man. K-Mac, a Dominican woman hits 30 and she has a kid. The Dominican men will not give her time. Hey, bro, I've heard a lot of that. I've definitely heard a lot of that. I've heard a lot of Dominican men say they don't want that. Let me see. Brother, are you ready to hop on, brother? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on, my brother? How's everything going?
How you doing, man? Man, everything is everything. Feeling good, brother.
Same here. I just had to, when I saw the title of today's stream, I just had to, jump in and, see where this conversation goes and maybe even, add my 2 cents to share some of my experiences.
Well, you got the floor, brother.
So what I was saying in the chat is that as men, let me take it back even further. So I always tell people all the time that, yes, you're a snowflake, you're individual, but at the end of the day, we're all human beings. And the way we are today is after, tens of thousands of years of evolution. But here's the thing about it. Modernity it doesn't trump our evolution and who we are. So men, we're still the same. We protect, we provide, we provision, and we sacrifice. And now over the past, 50 years or so, we're still in our traditional roles, but women, for the most part, are not. And so that's why I was saying in the chat that as men, we need to adapt and evolve to these changing times. And unless we do that, we're cooked. And so when when you look at the whole P. Diddy stuff and everything along those lines, I was saying about 2 years ago, 2 years ago, I was saying, the price of box has gone down. Saying, right, the price of the brick has gone up. Well, no, it's gone down. But with that, when you look at all the things that happen, with P. Diddy, fly out culture, everything along those lines, I was thinking that it's going to go down even faster, but brothers are still doing the same dumb stuff. You would think that they would learn from all these different experiences. And so unless we adapt to this changing marketplace, we're cooked. And as far as what you were saying earlier about, your cousin, I think you said your cousin,
my cousin,
and they jumped in.
I was talking to her husband, and she got triggered. I was talking because the husband just was saying, "Man, how is it in Mexico? How is it in Dominican Republic?" And I'm like, she got triggered, but I'm talking about, I can see her at the corner of my eye. She would get mad as hell.
I had the same thing happen to me. And I finally had to realize that the reason why you're upset is because the men that you're interested in are more like me, men that have options.
Yeah.
And we used to be your backup plan. And now we're no longer settling for the okie doke. And so why am I going to, if I'm a man that has sacrificed, built myself up, and I'm either the best version I am, I'm above. If you're an above average man, above average looks, above average height, above average income, above average assets, why would you settle for below average and mediocrity outcomes and results? And so, no, why would I settle for a masculine, argumentative, 50-plus-year-old when I can date, someone 20 or more years younger that is willing to be cooperative, someone that is potentially fit, feminine, and want to submit to a good man with a good head and good heart. So that's the reason why they're mad.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you think that good men are cooked in the United States?
Yes, because they don't know a better way. And now because of brothers like you, channels like this, the word's getting out. And it's just, for the most part, as men, we don't spend a lot of our time on social media and everything along those lines as much as women do. And so, and And so the reason I said they're cooked is because I have several close male friends, and they see the life that I live, the outcomes that I get. And even with all of that, they still are not doing anything. So yes, we're cooked. And as far as the brothers going overseas looking for love, there's a saying, no matter where you go, you take yourself with you.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if you're a sucker, simp, or a trick here, you're going to be a bigger sucker, simp, or trick over there, because now your dollar goes even further.
Yeah, you got more resources.
Trick even harder.
Yeah, you can trick hard. I ain't gonna lie. That's definitely a truth.
Yeah, the best advice that I can give young brothers out here that are looking to, exercise their option, because I call it dating arbitrage. Why, me taking someone out here, even to something like, Outback or something like that, with a couple of drinks and tip, you're easily at about $150, easy.
About 200, bro. Oof.
As I said, easy. But
yeah,
I can, but I can be in Cartagena with a very beautiful woman and go out for a steak dinner, and they'll order their, seafood dish, shrimps and stuff like that. And with drinks and tip, I'm under $50.
Mm-hmm.
So so that's why I'm a big fan of. Look, to thy own self be true. Know what you're looking for. If you want to, be a mongerer and just wild out, then do that. If you're looking for something serious, then do that. But have a purpose and move with intent, and don't be stupid. And what you said for the brotherhood groups like this, take advantage of a network. But trust me, I've been there, done that, and got the T-shirt. But I'm gonna drop off, let some of the other brothers jump in. But if anyone wants to hear, my story, because I started off looking for love. That's on, booking for nub in all the wrong places. I started off
looking
doing
for
that.
love. No. Well, let me ask you. So you don't think you can find love abroad?
Not so. The answer is, it depends. And what I mean by it depends, if you are still reliant on income living in the United States and going to do that whole long distance things, the answer is no. Don't do it.
You can't.
Because you will literally, in regards to my story, you think you find that unicorn, that diamond in the rough. No, there's no such effing thing as a unicorn. They're mythical creatures for a reason. And so unless you're living over there to where you have dominion, control, and you can hold someone accountable and really truly vet them, no. And so that whole long distance thing, even when you're someone who's going over there, 4 or 5 times a year, because at the end of the day, they're still there with their friends, their family, all in their ear. And like you said before, you tell them something and they will take it to like if you tell a woman, I'm using an example, you tell a woman you're going to send her, $100 on Friday, I'm using an example, and it's Tuesday, she'll have that $100 spent by Tuesday.
No, you're right.
As soon as you tell her you're going to send her something or do something, she's already spent it several ways to Sunday. And let something pop up and you not do that. So yeah, they don't save. And so no, don't do that. And leading with your wallet. I used to, when I was doing sales full time, I used to have this mentality that, he who leads by price dies by price.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's the same thing with your wallet. He who leads with his wallet will die by his wallet.
Yeah.
He ain't lying.
No, that's real. That's real talk. But you made me think about this chick. I told her one time, she was begging me, and I was just like, hey, look, I don't get paid till next month on the 3rd. This motherfucker reach back out to me next month on 3rd.
Yes. They will do
she
that.
Was Dominican. She hit me right on. Hey, bro, she hit me out of blue. You said, bro, I forgot all about it. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Didn't you tell me you was gonna like? Yeah, I like wrote that shit down.
See, there was a time when, and so I pretty much got to that level. I guess in the middle of my journey, my journey, and it got to the point where I would just be playing games with them. I now I just do it for fun. And so, because once again, as men, we don't want to see the people we care about suffer or struggle. And as men, it's just in our nature to be problem solvers.
Yeah.
And we rationalize in our head that, look, it's just $100. I'll make that in an hour or 2 hours, or whatever, how much you make in an hour or something like that. We'll rationalize it.
Man, you cooking with that, because it's true.
But it's deeper than that, because with everything that you do, there's an opportunity cost. And, it's so easy for women to go from gratitude to entitlement to resentment.
K-Mac, you're right. Yeah.
Very
it's
easy.
Crazy, bro. These women are something too, man. Let me tell you, bro. I've been stopped looking for love. My love, let me tell you, man. And look, the woman I live with is phenomenal. Mm-hmm. That don't mean she's gonna stay like that. Tomorrow she can change, and I just go on by my business. But
exactly,
I look at it like a cruise ship. While I'm on the cruise ship, I'm on the cruise ship. When I get off the cruise ship, I'm off the cruise ship. I'm not really looking at women the same way anymore. I don't know, because I'm just getting older. I just see women as they are. You know what I mean? It's just what it is.
See, for me, when I first started going, I'm sorry, go ahead, brother. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, brother. No, go ahead. Yeah, next brother was going to say some other.
So when I first started going, it was an amazing experience, and it was like, whoa. And what I soon realized was, you heard of monk mode. And so what I soon realized that, I started at a new organization, and I was working on getting promoted. And so by me, going over to, DR, for example, I was able to, when I'm here in the States, I'm in monk mode, and I'm working 12 plus hour days, and I'm able to grind it out. And then every 2.5 months, I take a trip for, week and a half, 2 weeks, get a lot of things out my system. And then I come back and I'm on the grind. And as a result and as a result of that, within what I've had, I think I'm on my 4th or 5th promotion at my job. I think I'm at my 4th promotion at my job now. And so that's the benefit of, being able to exercise that. But then about a year, thought I found a unicorn, and that totally changed up a lot of things. And so that's why, and was actually engaged and was actually contemplating bringing her here. So yeah, so like I said, when I
she must have got you, bro. You bringing my brain. I think.
Well, like I said, I'll let the other brothers jump in and share their stories, and then depending on how this conversation goes and the stream goes, I might share a little bit more.
Okay. Hey, what's going on? Go ahead.
How you doing, man? Look, all right. Hey, brother, how you say your name? I want to make sure I say it right.
I got you.
Profe, okay.
I got you. All right, but real quick, I just want to first of all look, Ronin. I'm a big fan of your channel, dude. You tell a lot of stories. You are a great storyteller. I don't think you realize how great of a storyteller you are, man. You're a great storyteller. But all right, answer the question, man. Are men cooked in the U.S.? I'll say they are cooked until they discover their options, because I think that a lot of times in the States, you come up in the States, you don't realize that there are other options or better options. You just see what you see, and that's it. But I'm telling you, when I turned 18 and I started traveling abroad, man, I knew what was out there. First in Mexico.
So you started at 18, man. That's good.
18 years old, man.
And, salute.
Yeah.
Look, well, hold on, bro. Hold on. Look, I don't want to. I got to give you. Any of you brothers that them got your passport early, salute to you. I was damn near 40 years old, so I salute because of child support, my own stuff. But salute.
But the way you did it was still good. But I'll say this. Actually, the last 5 years I've been living combined between DR and Mexico. And you know, I guess I found a unicorn for myself. You know, it's not for everyone. I married a Dominican. I came to DR. I moved to DR already knowing how to speak Spanish, and I think knowing the language definitely really helps you to communicate and really understand the people and understand the culture. It really does help. But just to keep it short, man. I know bro,
take your time, man. We all good. It's all good. Come take your time.
I got somewhere to be.
Okay, go ahead.
But look, I just want to keep it short, man. But look, I feel like if you really want things to work, moving abroad, what you shouldn't go abroad looking for love. For one, don't do that.
Okay,
right? Love will find you. Trust me, it'll find you. You ain't got to be look for nothing. It'll find you. It'll find you. You probably at least want it.
Well, let me ask you, how did you meet your chick?
Man, I met her online.
Okay.
In Santo Domingo.
On like Cupid or Tinder?
Yeah. Because I don't know how it is now, but back then,
it was good. Cupid was good.
Yeah. All that stuff was good. It was at least in Santo Domingo. I don't know about other way, but Santo Domingo, you'll find like normal people. But I met her there, man. We clicked, and I had already decided I was going to move to Dominican Republic, to Santo Domingo, but I haven't made the move yet. But I already started transitioning, and I went and got the visa. I went through the visa process, got my residency visa when I moved there, and eventually became a Dominican citizen. And it's a process. You can definitely do it if you want to, but all in short, man, you can definitely find your happiness in Dominican Republic or elsewhere. But I could really only speak to Dominican Republic because that I think for a lot of Black Americans, I feel like that DR is more attractive to us than a lot of other countries. I think I heard you mention that, Ronin, one time, that it's something about Dominican women that they're not quite like Black women in the U.S. Culturally, but there are a lot of similarities that I think that many of us can identify with, which makes them more attractive. But hey, that's all.
I know I did. I feel like I felt the kinship with them at least.
Exactly.
I feel the kinship, like especially Santo Domingo. Something about Santo Domingo, bro. It's just like Santo Domingo is a different kind of animal. A lot of people probably haven't been there, but look, most men that I met that go to Santo Domingo love it, especially Black American men. They love Santo Domingo now. Like a lot of cats come here to Sosua. Yeah, you got it. You got, bro. Look, I be out there with my Spanglish. I be going hard. I go hard. But look, I love it. I'm just getting to my house. So my house is outside of Sosua. That's where I'm at right now. I stayed in Santo Domingo for years. I'm ready to move back to Santo Domingo, but me and my girl, we clash on that because she's a principal here, and she's like, "Oh, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go down there." And I'm like, "Hey, now it's on you. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm going back down there." I always got love for Sosua, but Santo Domingo, bro, it's like home to me. That is home. I love it.
Dominicans that live outside of Santo Domingo do not like Santo Domingo.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right.
Just so you guys know. Just so you guys know.
My old lady think they uppity. She's like, "Oh, them people, you know." But I've heard people from Santo Domingo talk about the campo. They don't like. They're like, man, they country. They don't, So there's no love lost at all, brother. So you're definitely right. So man, are you here in Dominican Republic now?
No, I actually came back to the U.S. A couple of weeks ago for a project. So I'm working on a project here.
Well, whenever you come back, man, hit me up. Hit me up, man. Maybe
I'm gonna hit you up.
Man, hit me up on my email, man. Look, it's in the link on this video. Hit me up on that, man. I'll send you my WhatsApp so we could do lunch, man. We could definitely do that right there. Brother, real deal. You got the floor, brother.
What's going on, brother? You was asking what your title said. Do I think like the brothers in the U.S. are cooked or something like that? Am I correct?
Yeah. Are we? It's about not just the brothers in the U.S., just all of us, man. Are we cooked? Brothers in the U.S., brothers traveling. Are we cooked? Is it over for us? Look, in Kenya we having problems. We having problems all over. All we cook.
Well, I'm gonna say those few because most brothers don't even go to Kenya. So it might be, and I would say for those who go over there, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's brought to my attention what I've kind of learned recently. A lot of I think the Kenyan women, not all, but a lot of them, they prefer Caucasian persuasion anyway. So you're not cooked for any other reason, mainly just only because of that. It ain't even even if you did something wrong, you're not cooked. Even if you did something wrong, you're cooked because those people I've listened to them talk a lot. They kind of prefer the Caucasian persuasion. So to swerve past them to get back on the brothers over here in the U.S. The ones that I'm gonna say the simps are cooked, the ones that be arguing at us or fussing at us about trying different women from different countries, they are cooked because they only see things one way. I guess they was taught to only sleep with the people that you grew up in the city with or something like that. I don't know what their mind frame is, but I would say they cook because they sound borderline feminine in a lot of ways. They be worried about other men. And one dude was so weird. I don't know if you heard of him. He's on TikTok. I ain't gonna say his name. The dude said something about black men might as well date each other, but he was talking against black men. So those are the type of dudes that are advocating for the Keishas in the state. So
is he a black guy? Like
he's a black dude. Unfortunately, he's a black male. But I would say a lot of those guys are cooked. I'm gonna say a sizable portion of Black American males, I hate to say, not all of us, but a sizable portion. I don't know what percentage, but it's pretty large because we got a lot of simps. I'm gonna say the simps are cooked. Those of us who are simps, they're cooked. Nobody else.
Why you think, brother? Why you think we got so many simps in our community? Look, I have simps come at me all the time. I had a guy make a whole video, and I want you to finish. I want you to answer this, brother. Real deal. I had a guy make a video by me recently about I don't like black women because I was telling men that they had options. I mean, it made a whole video that saying. It's a lot of it was jealousy and weirdness, but it comes from our own. Bro, all I talk about is the brotherhood and helping brothers to move abroad and have a good time and whatnot, telling brothers the game. I'm helped thousands of men, but it's always some simp ninja come at me or somebody else and make videos and diss us. No matter how good we do, the Keisha gonna turn on you anyway. The hyena, the big Shirley, whatever you want, call they turn on us anyway. So I tell men, bruh, link up with some good brothers and you live your life.
I figured it out from listening to a few of them talk. I usually don't do this, but one time I made the mistake. I got on the panel and he slipped up and he allowed me to get into his psyche a little bit. I just stepped back and I listened to him. Part of the reason a lot of them talk against guys that are traveling is for this one reason right here. A lot of them have, I hate to say this, but it's true from what I figured out. They may not admit it, but I don't care if they admit it. I know it's true. A lot of them have sisters, mamas, aunties, and female cousins who are thoughts, who are freaks, or who were jump offs, who are now past their prime, who had babies with the wrong type of men, right? So imagine it's like this, right? Like, let's say you love your sister, but let's say your sister was a no good woman, and she's now 30, and she has a baby with a jailbird or something like that, and she's not valuable like she used to be before she gave it up to that jailbird back in the day. You're her brother, you still love her. If you hear a group of men online telling guys, they don't know you and they don't know your sister. But if you hear a group of guys online advising other men who got their life right to basically swerve her and go date other women, give your money to the other women in other places, go date them, go give them kids, go put them in a house, go do whatever. Anybody like her, swerve her, right? Okay, if that's your sister, you're gonna feel a little bad because deep down you're like, dang, man, you know your sister a freak or whatever it is, but you feel bad and it's still your sister. She's getting left behind. Even though you're gonna know if a dude date her, he ain't nothing but a sucker. But you would still rather your sister get with a sucker than not have nothing because it's your sister. So when you flip that around, right, they're looking at it from the standpoint of they are related to these women. They're not going to admit this, but I'm saying that they don't have to admit it. I don't care. They are related to those females, closely related to them. Mm-hmm. And so it hurts their heart. Man,
that's real.
Even though he's a male,
that's real what you just said.
Even though he is a male in a male's body, it hurts his heart to hear guys talk about his sister is worthless. And it may be true, but it hurts his heart to hear that and to hear you advise other men to swerve her and talk to other women. It hurts his little simp heart.
Wow. Man, that's some real, bro. That's some real stuff that you're saying. I thought a lot of it was a lot of cats too. You know, a lot of cats want to use these women, so that's why they simp so hard too for
well,
these women.
That too, but more of it is what I've listened to it, like the ones that really be like deeply passionate about it. Because the ones that just want to use them, you know, you kind of tell they lying. They just saying something. It's for sex, or maybe he's sleeping on some woman's couch or something like that, or you know, he's got a lot of sexual favors from Keisha, so he looks at it like, well, she's getting me off. So it's kind of like, I ate today. If you didn't eat, I don't care who else don't eat in the house, as long as I got me something to eat. It's kind of like that mentality. You got those type of simp dudes that Keisha prefers to sleep with him, so he don't care. And then, but most of it, from what I'm figuring it out, they're not admitting they are related to those women, and they're thinking about auntie and mama and sister being left behind, because auntie and mama and sister do not qualify for nobody decent to want to wife them up.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you're right. Look, me and my sister, my sister, man. You made me think about me and my sister. So my sister told me this the other day, while I was in New Orleans. She said, "Man, I want to thank you." I said, "Thank me for what?" Now my sister had got divorced. She always been doing good. She's one of the women who work, but now she's engaged to get married. And my sister was single for the longest. And one day my sister's gorgeous. She was like, "Why do you think nobody want me?" And I told her one time, I said, "You're too damn strong." And like I say, look, my mom like that. I said, "You carried that." And we had a discussion. Love my sister, told her the truth about herself. She said that she took it in stride. My sister changed, and within 2 months, she had met a man. I tell you, he's a good guy. He worked for the FBI and everything. My sister switched into being feminine. And so she tells me every time she talks to me, "Thank you, because you told." She was so bitter. Her last husband, she was so angry with him. The dude cheated on her, right? And it made her angry. It made her even more angry. And bro, when she had to I said, "You gotta let that go." And the same thing now, when a lot of us guys, when we talk to women, we tell them the truth. But people are like, "You hate your mama." Anytime I hear a woman or a man tell me I hate my mama because your mama black, or, you know, I'm like, what that got to do with anything? Either facts are facts, either is right or wrong. But my sister listened to that. She didn't hit me with, "I'm black, your daughter black, your mama black." She just listened. She said it was a bitter pill to swallow. But she told me, "You are 100% right. I am too masculine." My sister checked herself and fixed it.
Yeah, but see, like they got the type of sisters who
what's up, Bobby?
Who are not trying to fix anything. Like they probably got some ghetto sisters, aunties, and cousins, or they might not be per se our definition of ghetto, but she still fit all the stereotypes in terms of the choices she made in men and so on and so forth. But he just happens to be her brother, or he's her male cousin, and he's close. Or sometimes he's also definitely, if he's a father and he has a daughter like that, because he might have been a simp father. That's also a situation too as well. And their daughter are in situations. So you're not gonna want to hear that, because even though you subconsciously you did a poor job with her, or she's horrible, whatever. But you're not to hear a group of men that got the resources, going to other places, dealing with these beautiful women and stuff like that, regardless of whether you think he's ugly or whatever, lame, whatever you think he is, the fact still stand. Your sister do not, or your cousin, whoever, she don't qualify for a man that's got his life right. And the men that she is fully attracted to, they only want to hit it. But technically, she don't qualify for them either. They only want to hit it. So if they thought she qualified, they would have stuck around her a little bit longer. So the thing is, it hurts that dude's heart. So and the third reason is, and this is probably a small amount of, but I do believe this is also the case. Like I said before, they're on the down low. You have down low, and you have dudes related to leftover chicks / bust downs, and then you have another case where dude is just trying to do whatever he can to get some extra sex or money out of them. Those are the three scenarios with those guys.
I think a lot of these cats are down low. I believe that, because why else would you care so much what another man doing? Like, he's leaving extra women for you. If a dude leaving the United States or leaving whatever, man, that's good for. Look, if I'm a guy stuck in America and I can't leave, and all y'all leaving. Shit, good for me.
Especially if you claim that you were so good at getting them. If you say you was better at sleeping with these women than me, and if I go somewhere else because they won't give me none, but they easily give it to you when you wink at them, then you should be happy. But the thing is, like I said, in that case, if he's not down low, but it's two of the main. I think the smaller portion of the down lows, but I think the two main situations, these cats are related to these no good women, and when they hear you talk, you're talking about his sister, and the other one is he don't really care about. He's just trying to do whatever he can for extra sex and money. That's them the two main reasons. But the third is the down low. But the main ones is mostly I think these cats are related to those women. That's the main reason.
That make a lot of sense. That make go ahead.
I was gonna say, I feel like they just haven't discovered what's out there.
Oh, like, you think they just haven't left?
You only see so much on video, right? And especially when you see a lot of you see a lot of ratchet dudes doing ratchet stuff out there. That's what they see. But if they were to travel and have the experience themselves, talk to women, be able to take them out and hang around other dudes who are abroad, who are doing big things.
They still won't do it because their mind is fixated here in the matrix. Like they don't care what's out there. Their main reason for being angry is because, like I said, when you get on here and tell somebody like how you talked about you was overseas and you met somebody in the DR and stuff like that. Well, it's a dude that might be listening to this right now. He looking at his no good sister who got a baby with Pookie that just got out of prison, and now she's 30 years old. So a dude like you who can afford to travel and you're dating, you probably sharing some of your resources with the Dominican woman. He's looking at like, well, man, that could have been my sister, even though he don't know you, he don't know nothing about you and none of that. But the fact that you're telling other men that are doing something with their lives, that they don't have to settle for sleeping with women here. You don't have to ask them for their number. You can go overseas and meet women. You could build a house overseas. He don't like that because he knows his sister is not a good catch long term.
I see what you're saying.
So so no matter what, he's not thinking about going out the country. That's not what it is with him. It's you're telling other people about something else that's better than the women in his family. The women in his family are meant to be left behind because they're really no good. But that bothers him to hear that.
It's man, funny, you broke it down on a deep level. Yeah, he broke it down deep. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because you got me thinking about my situation because for me, I was always good with women. And so even though I was in the military and lived in a bunch of different countries and, and dated women from a lot of different countries, in 2017, I think I dated 4 different women and with, not at the same time, but trying to make stuff work. And it wasn't until that December of 2017 when I did my first trip to DR. And it was like, like the Scooby-Doo thing. And it was like, whoa, because you don't know what you don't know. And exactly. So because I never had any, problems with dating, and it just didn't occur to me. But then when I started going over there and was seeing the outcomes that I was getting, I haven't dated a Western woman since. I haven't dated a Western, and I'm not relating it to race or anything like that. I haven't dated a Western woman since.
Once you go, you can't go back, man.
Exactly. And so so in regards to what Real Deal was saying, some of that I do co-sign on, but for a lot of men, I wasn't into social media, and there was no YouTube videos about going over there or anything along those lines. I think the first YouTube video that I saw was right around the end of 2017 before my trip, where and shout out to Russell Taylor. Once it was his videos that was like, let me go check it out.
In the backyard?
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of brothers don't know, and so it's up to us to try to, educate them. But even then, they're not going to go willingly, and I'm not going to drag a grown man into, I can't care more about your life and your outcomes than you do.
But I can show you.
Yeah, I mean, because only 19% of Americans have a passport. So that means that 81% aren't going anywhere because they don't even have a passport. So for black men, it's probably about probably 10% that have a passport. And most of the people have a passport only going to Canada and maybe Jamaica or Mexico. Most people put any place farther than that. So go out. If you go out and travel and see you just experience different things, and the respect that you can get as a decent black man outside of America is incredible because America,
wow, that's real.
These women are just disrespectful, and even if they like you,
hold on, I got to give you a clap.
Yeah, almost definitely.
Yeah, that's real talk right there, bro.
I literally have found a woman says she wants a guy a certain way. I want this guy light skinned, with green eyes, hair, whatever. And I bring him to her, and then she will disrespect him in front of her girlfriends, and then tell me, come meet me around the bathroom. What the hell is wrong with you, woman? You disrespected the guy in front of your girls, and now you want him to come back to you, and you want me to do it? Are you crazy? But they are. They just had that disrespect in them, and they love to show off their girlfriend's disrespect, even if they like you. So, like I said, I'm married to a Colombian, and she's here in Atlanta with me. She's younger than me. She's younger than me. She's a beautiful woman, and she's just respectful. And she cooks every day for me, and that's something that you cannot get. You cannot get, even if you make $500,000 a year. They refuse.
Man, $500,000. They still goddamn.
Yeah, look, y'all. Look, y'all. Steph Curry can't even get respect from his woman, and he have damn near big name.
Yeah, you're right. Damn, you're right.
And brothers, Obama made his wife the first black woman, first lady of America, and she still disrespects him.
Yeah, this ninja was the president.
I want to ask all the brothers a question, and I want you to answer honestly. How many of you have ever said or heard one of your, one of the men in your circle ever say, "I don't need no woman"? How many of you have said it, and how many of you have friends? How many of your friends have said that?
No one for me.
No, exactly.
I've never heard nobody. I've never heard no man.
Look, hold on. You had me scratching my head. I'm like, what the hell?
Exactly. But piggybacking on what Brother Real Deal was saying about the, and Brother Tunnel was saying about the disrespect.
Yeah.
The Matrix, or we have civil. You probably heard this talking point before, but we civilized the world so much to the point to where they don't even realize they don't need that they believe they don't need us.
Yeah.
And so women will go around saying, "I don't need no man," but I have never heard, at least the men that I associate with, I have never heard a man, and I'm in my 50s, and in all my life, I never heard a man say, well, let me rephrase that, a heterosexual straight man say, and even the gay guy, and people who practice alternative lifestyles, I never even heard them say they don't need a woman.
Well, right. I can say one thing. They totally don't disrespect you, but they will want you after they've been busted out with 5 or 6 kids and 1,000 guys, 1,000 bodies. Then some of them who ain't successful will say, I need a man. But it takes all of that and 200 or 300 pounds more. And then they'll come after. Then they might want you, but they still won't respect you.
Yeah, after they've been dick down, dick decimated, dick destroyed, and dick dismissed.
I'm gonna say they still don't want you. Then they just need the extra help. They need assistance.
They want your resources.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier, that I saw a difference. I ain't gonna lie. I've been over here for a long time, and I went back to the United States for, like, at least in New Orleans, I went in United States for a month, and the women, especially the black ones, even the white ones too, they were a lot nicer. They were nice, but these weren't young women though. These are women, 40 something like me in their 40s. Okay. They were a lot nicer than they were. So I don't know. I know a lot of women lost their jobs. You know what I'm saying? That work for the federal government in the United States. bro. They were nice. They were nice.
And
well, they just got kicked off. Well, they just got kicked off Section 8 too, so they got something to do with it as well.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. They were nice as hell. They were like, hey man, like I was talking about the cologne. They were like, man, you smell good. I had the supremacy on. So, hey, you smell good. Hey, look, one girl, let me touch your hair. You got some nice wavy hair. They were cutting up. Look, me and my mom. Look, me and my mom was together in one of the local stores called Rouse's, right? And women, my mom said, "Oh, the women like you in here." I'm like, "The hell with the women." I don't want nothing to do with them, mom. Nah, hell no. Even my mom got like a home healthcare nurse, and she asked my mom name Sylvia. But the woman asked my mom, say, "Miss Sylvia, your son single?" Shit, yeah, you barking up the wrong tree.
See, that's another thing. Come to think about it, right? The panel that I was telling you about that I had went to on the TikTok, this dude was one of those trying to save the community type people, something like that, right? So to piggyback off of what I was saying, to tie into everything that I was just saying a few seconds ago, a lot of those dudes, you got to remember, like welfare going away, damn near Section 8, and so on and so forth, and they slowly changing certain things with certain laws and so on and so forth. And they single, then a lot of them done lost their jobs. So if you're online telling dudes now, it don't matter that it's the dudes that they claim that they wouldn't want or they don't want or whatever it is. They're not looking at they're looking like, okay, this dollar signs, because they looking at like, well, I could at least play it like I like this dude. And if he's desperate for sex, he would have, probably kicked me off a little something. But you telling these cats, well, bump her, go get that sex from old girl overseas. Go get that relationship overseas. Go build your house over there. You got the money, and don't get these girls pregnant. Go get somebody pregnant overseas and be a good father. So again, not only is she mad because it's a dent in her pocket for somebody that she didn't like, right? Her brother, her male cousins are mad because they're like, again, that's they mama, cousin, sister being left behind, not getting no assistance. She's getting kicked off. She getting kicked off Section 8 right now as we speak. So you telling the guys, go to a whole nother place and help these women out. So if you that guy, according to that guy, he gonna be a little mad. He know his sister ain't about nothing. Don't nobody want her past 5 minutes.
And bro, look, that Section 8 thing is so real. I own a lot of real estate. Not a lot, but that's how I'm able to live kind of overseas. I don't have to worry about anything. Bro, let me tell you something. I had to go to court. I had to go to court for eviction court recently because I'm trying to sell a duplex. I let the girl stay in the place for 3 months. These heifers still ain't paid their rent. I'm like, look, I'm going to sell this place, but y'all can stay here for 3 months for free. But after that, a lot of them stay there for free. They're all okay, Mr. Ron. Okay. 3 months ran up. I had to bring them to eviction court anyway. I had to bring them to eviction. I let them stay 3 months for free, trying to help them. This is how they treat for 3 months, and they still give me the shaft. I still ended up having to go to eviction court with these women and all that because somebody trying to buy the building from me. And bro, this is crazy. The hell that is. Wait. Oh, wait. Wait, damn, Miguel, hold on. Y'all mute y'all mic. Wait, who the hell mic that was? Wait. I can't see who mic that is.
Tunnel.
Wait.
Tunnel.
It's Tunnel? Hold on, Tunnel. Wait. Tunnel sound like he in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Tunnel, you in the tunnel? Wait, we've got my brother Miguel in here too. Miguel, what's up, brother? Wait, I can't wait.
What's up? What's going on, fellas?
You all right? What's up, Miguel?
Man. Yeah, what's
Miguel,
going on?
where you at, man? I know you've been on the international tour.
I'm in Panama right now. Yeah. So I'm out here chilling.
Bro, say Ronin got the Dominican. Hey, bro, I use it. I got a little Latino. I use it in me.
Yeah. So
Miguel, how you like it out there, man? How you like it out there?
It's nice, man. It's nice. The city is nice, man. The skyline is beautiful. It's amazing, bro. The women out here beautiful too. So
and out there in Panama?
Yeah.
Man, you need to link up with Black Cleaner, man. Are you in Panama City?
Yeah. I'm in Panama City. Yeah, he got an event going on. He got an event going on tonight. So he told me to swing through if I can. So I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to make it out there because I got a little work coming in. So
I know you always got some look, that brother always got some brother always got some clapping.
We'll see.
It ain't nothing but.
We'll see what happens.
That's all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out here for 2 weeks though. So yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Is your son out there with you? You got your boy?
Yeah. He out here with me, man. Yeah,
okay.
He out here with me. Yeah, I'm showing him the ropes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hold on, Tunnel. Tunnel in that tunnel. Tunnel, I don't know. You got a good air conditioner. What the hell going on? Look. Yeah, Tunnel got that. Hold on, Tunnel. Tunnel, I'm gonna drop you, but you come back on. I'm gonna remove you from the stage, but you can just hop back on. I don't know what Tunnel got. I don't know what's going on, my brother Tunnel. Tunnel in the tunnel. Go ahead, Miguel. I'm sorry about it. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. No, man. I just tuned in, so I heard one of the brothers mentioning Steph Curry's wife. Man, that's how diabolical, and also Obama's old lady. That, bro. I mean, I don't even know what else to say, man. Like this woman is online complaining because she ain't getting no shine. Like all you got to do is sit back and shut up. Like you won. Yeah. Like she's so. Yeah. I don't even know.
So I'm going to tell you what my ex once said. We had a conversation. I remember we were chatting.
Oh, hold on, brother Rod. I'm sorry, but I didn't even see you. But you can go after Miguel. I'm sorry about that, brother Rod.
What's up, fellas on the channel? Let me say shout out.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. All right, but go ahead. Incredible Hulk, brother. Got my favorite Marvel character. That's my favorite character, big dog.
So, my ex, she admitted that her life is not better without me, and that she wished she would have listened to me instead of her sisters and her friends, and that I was the best man she ever had, and I did more for her than any other man has ever done in her entire life. And I asked her, then why was it never enough? And her response was, because I'm a woman and I'm always going to have needs.
Wow.
And so in regards to what you're saying about that, you can give a woman the world.
Yeah.
And it's not enough.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? That is sad. That's a sad state of affairs, man. Because talking about the two women that was mentioned earlier, like what else? What more is there? You already won. You won at the game of life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Steph Curry's wife. Come on, man. Ain't nobody checking for you. Nobody would have been checking for you. Like, just sit your behind down and be happy being Mrs. Steph Curry. But she want to shine. She talking about ain't nobody in her DMs, ain't nobody this and that. What? Lady, you got 4 kids. Come on now.
Yeah.
She's
not a bad looking woman, but everybody know you with Steph Curry. Why would they be in your DMs? These women are crazy.
Exactly. Dudes, I mean, people just out of respect for for who your husband is. Nobody gonna shoot at you. Like, come on, man, calm down, woman.
Well, didn't Cardi B say that men will respect the ring before a woman, or something to that effect? Didn't Cardi B just said that? Men will respect that ring more than women.
Yeah.
I'm out here, fellas. Have a good night.
All right, brother.
All right, take it easy, man.
Oh man, yeah, take care, brother. But I wanted to just chat with you. But the reason why, in regards to your situation, in regards to brother, his situation is, remember, one of the things I said, unless you're living there, and like I said, he got his citizenship there.
Yeah.
So different outcomes and a different situation. Yeah, it's possible if you're out there, but if you're going back and forth, recreational use only. That's my opinion.
Nah, you're definitely right. Rod, you got the floor, brother.
Thanks a lot, brother. I think men are cooked. Like I'm going to piggyback off what this brother said. Men are cooked if they are living in the U.S. and have a relationship long term, because most women, whether it's Colombia, Dominican, anywhere in Latin America, they want boots on the ground. If you're not if you're not there on a weekly basis, somebody else is going to fill that role. And
you're right.
Even if like I'm in Colombia right now, I'm in Colombia, and if your woman isn't checking in with you at least once a day or every other day, that's not your woman.
He ain't lying.
That's not your woman. So my woman checks in with me 3-5 times a day. You got to let her chase you. She ain't chasing you. You're chasing her. Even if she's good looking, it's unfortunately you have to be the what do you call it? The prize. You got to be the prize. The guys that are passing through weekend warriors, I hate to tell them this, that's not their woman. Yeah, I think they're cooked. The ones that are winning are those guys that are boots on the ground. If they have a relationship and their woman's not willing to leave her country, and you can live in her country as well, you're winning. And if she's constantly in contact with you, because that's part of the culture, you're winning. If she's not, you might as well not call that your woman. You might as well.
You're right. They say you just kissed everybody at the party, brother.
It's crazy how some of these guys, they sound like common sense, like guys should know this, but I guess a lot of guys don't. But I would tell guys this from my own personal opinion. If you're just, because there's some places I have my career here in America right now, but I'm able to periodically travel to the certain countries I like to go to. So what I do, I have my fun with them. I keep in contact. We have a nice little association. But hey, man, if I'm not in a position to move there right now, but I can frequently go back and forth, for me, out of sight, out of mind. The way I look at it is, when I touch down, show me a good time. I show you a good time, and as far as I'm concerned, we're even. You know, what more? It's still better than what you be dealing with here in the USA. So I would tell a lot of guys, I think because a lot of guys coming from over here, and some dudes have had some traumatizing situations out of the women over in the USA. So they just trying to quickly make somebody a girlfriend, man. They trying to really quickly fill a void. But I would tell guys, man, you don't necessarily have to have a girlfriend per se overseas to get your needs met and have a nice little association with the opposite sex overseas. You can still have a time to time association with them. They still nice. They still friendly. They still gonna respect you. And they ain't got to call me every day. Hell, I don't want to hear from them every day. I got a job to go to tomorrow. Sometimes I don't feel like talking. I like to get my rest. I done got older. But, you know, I need to know when I touch down, you know, we can get up. And then sometimes I may not even be in the mood to get up with them. It's so many women over there. I may, you know, want to try something different. Maybe want to try somebody else. But like somebody said, don't go in there with your heart on your sleeve pretty much. Don't be disrespectful, but don't go in there with your heart on your sleeve. Just kind of enjoy yourself and take the moment for what it's worth. Kind of look at it like it's
look, real deal. Let me ask you this. Why you think so many men do travel abroad with their heart on their sleeve? Because look, not every man is the same. A lot of cats, they just looking the heal their scratches. Like they just want they like, let's say their wife left them or they took the kids. They just want to heal that. They just want another family. I met so many men, bro. You'd be surprised that the men I met that say, look, bro, I ain't about all that. I ain't trying to date all kind of women. I just want one chick. And that one chick he meet is worse than a woman in America. He meet the worst chick he can because he's so thirsty. Why you think men are like that?
Well, part of the reason is what you named. They probably went through something very traumatizing. You have another event where I know of a brother like that, but I'm not trying to put it too much on blast, but I kind of noticed it when I went overseas to this particular country and I was around the brother. Some brothers have probably, I'm guessing that you've never heard the word handsome thrown in your direction. Females in America have never really treated you nice, never really had nothing too much nice to say or anything of that nature. And so if that is the case for him, right, and you go around these other women, they look way better than the women in your city or in your neighborhood, right? And they are acting nicer to you. They're giving you access. They're giving you this sexual access. They're giving you, you know, feminine companionship, and he wasn't getting that from these women in his hometown and stuff. Some of them dudes, man, they just can't help it, man. They can't, even though he probably know what it is, but he refused to accept it because he wants something. It's like he's never been loved. Like in his mind, like he want to feel love. He wants somebody to actually be his girlfriend for once, or he want her to genuinely, deal with him. It's a void that he's kind of trying to fill. So like myself, like I done had up and down seasons. I done dated here in America. I done had off seasons here. So I know what I'm not missing over here. So I'm okay with being single over here until I get overseas and have my fun. And I'm not in a rush to date nobody overseas anymore. But somebody that was in that situation, they may have only been with 2 women throughout their whole life, or maybe hardly none, and they've been called ugly most of their life or whatever. Like I said, he go over there around the beautiful women. She make you feel like a human. That man can't hardly process that. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just,
No, that's real. They make you feel like a human.
Yeah, she make you feel like a human, because we got some disrespectful women over here. We got some very disrespectful women over here.
Yeah, absolutely right. But dudes got to understand the culture, man. Like dudes hear that, dudes come over, they travel to these places, man, especially like the DR and Colombia, man, and they hear that first, oh, amor or papacito and all this, and that's it. And then look, and then you getting some good loving on top of that too. Oh man, dudes be gone, man.
Look, he be in that bed like.
Brothers overseas, little, and I seen them brothers. They almost crying, man, because the first time, even if she's a bad girl, even if she's no good, but she treats him, she cook for him, rub his feet. Say some good things about him. He loses. He don't know how to act.
Bro, about the bus.
He get a woman to actually, act like a woman and be gentle and sweet with them. And so that can be for some brothers if they have never felt that before, and now somebody's doing for it, they get it confused with love and attention. They keep that feeling going. So you have to snap out of reality sometimes. They hold on.
Yeah, especially when that Latina get in your ear to my giving her some milk, boy, that's powerful. She wants your milk,
man. I almost spilled the milk around. Hey, when they say that, I almost spilled the milk.
Hey, Ron,
give me your woman say,
my one partner, my one homeboy, he had a chica out of Medellin.
And when this Latino goes over here and says, "I want to have your baby, you're so good looking, whatever." Man, them guys' hearts melt like ice. I'm like water, man. They be gone. They be like, she really wants to be, have my children. Yeah. And so it's a great thing, but you got to understand that you still got to be on top of your game. You got to still.
Yeah, you got to keep.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
You got to keep it control.
You got to keep it. You got to be in control because that leche will break you. That leche will break you, big dog.
Hey, it's hard, man. My one of my boys, man, he had a chica in Medellin. Man, whenever we would go, we would it would be like 3 or 4 of us. We would go out to Medellin. Man, she would come over and she would cook for the whole squad. Man, if we was going out, sometimes she didn't want to go out. Man, she would look. Man, one time she looked at me. My fit was kind of wrinkled. She said, take that off. Take that off. Man, she ironed my shirt. Just on the shirt. I was like, I'm looking at my boy like, I don't
know. Man, one clipped my toenails and I was blown away by that. My toenails got clipped.
The real woman that's being
my old lady do that all the time. I love it.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what most guys are looking for.
Yeah.
And
I think it's the feminine nature. In the U.S., the women are more masculine.
They do. These women in the United States do push-ups and Foot Locker. Damn, them women.
They ask you to cook up, make them a sandwich. That's how bad it's gotten out of hand. But let me say this. I want to let them know I'm a person of color. Somebody typed there, who's this white boy on the panel? Let me just let you know.
It don't matter if he was white. I didn't even respond to because we all brothers, man. We all brothers in arms. Look, on my end,
I don't think.
But look,
culture.
I understand, brother. Look, but on my end, I believe that each group do have their own unique struggle. We all have our struggles, but at the same time, women are united. Men got to be united. We got to be united. Now we got black men got their own struggle for everybody else, which is true. But at the end of the day, we got to be. Look, the sisterhood is strong. You know what I'm saying? They strong. So we got to be the brotherhood. Got to be just strong. They stay on code. We got to stay on code too. Yeah, we definitely got to stay on code.
Black women from the U.S. or even traveling to Colombia.
Hey man, the box is undefeated.
Yeah,
dudes,
exactly.
Dudes that went to war over. It's plenty dudes in jail right now serving life sentence because of box.
Yeah, that box will get you. Yeah, but go ahead, Rod.
I was in Cartagena last week. I went to I forgot the name of the club, but they had a little show. It was called Red Something Nights. It's like Valentine's Day for Colombia. So they had a special event. Man, you see a bus pull up with all Black American women. So they're following Black men. It's crazy. Like, why are you coming to Colombia to be partying with Black men when you ain't even giving them a chance in the United States? I mean, I thought it was crazy. I don't think it was all family members of one of the guys that was visiting Colombia. I think they were just...
Yeah, you're right, brother. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I've seen it a few times in Cartagena. So, yeah, no, I'm in Barranquilla right now. I'm actually in Barranquilla. It's hot as hell. It's hot. Yeah, it's hot. Just as much as Cartagena. But it's not as... there's a lot more Americans in Cartagena than there is in Barranquilla.
Yeah.
But,
but brother,
yeah.
Hold on, brother. Y'all know that there's a whole group of Black American women in Thailand trying to find American brothers to have relationships with.
Huh.
Damn, in Thailand?
In Thailand. They went over there following men. They went to Thailand and they cannot find anybody.
They need to go to Zoom Fest. We're Zoom to Thailand. Zoom. They need to go to Zoom Fest.
No, the guys that going over there like Zoom are not looking for Black American women.
I would ask them, why are the detractors talking about she went all that way when she could have stayed in the United States to talk to a Black man? Why aren't the Sims talking about her going all the way to Thailand?
They don't want the ones in the United States. They want the ones over here. Look,
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about why aren't the Simps talking about a woman?
Never do that.
Simps ain't gonna do
why
that.
don't he talk about her flying all the way from her country to go find somebody from her country?
Oh man, that goes against his game plan.
I hate those pander bits. Bro, look, you got passport,
that goes against
bro.
his game plan, man. He got
look, bro. He's a pander, bro. I hate them dudes, man. I hate these ninjas, bro. I hate them more than anybody. Yeah, that's their queen, but they love them. But look, like my brother said, Mr. Yeah, I ain't had no box good enough to get locked up in the cage. Well, I feel you on that, big dog. But some brothers have found that good. Brothers get locked up every day behind box. You know what I'm saying? But it's the option. Look, let me tell you, I will forever have love for Charles Tyler. That brother dead and gone. But because of him, he changed my life, bro. I was going through at my worst point, and I watched that brother on the beach in Brazil just telling brothers they had an option. That man changed my life. And that's why I try to continue that struggle. Trying to tell brothers that you got options. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing now. Look, what we watch this video right here, thousands of people gonna watch this. Man, y'all don't realize how good that you're treating brothers. Hearing this, when we can all come together as men and do this kind of stuff, man, you don't know how many brothers that you help doing this, man. Real talk. So I appreciate you guys being on the panel, putting this out here to the universe. It's real talk.
No, thank you.
Thailand, yeah.
You know, I was going to say, because I think the brother mentioned Thailand. I seen some of the YouTube videos of women talking about Black men not approaching them or approaching them as friends only, not looking for any type of intimacy or relationship. And they're out there flocking to Thai women or other foreign women. That's common. I think what's happened with this movement recently is Black American men are just starting to realize what other ethnicities in the United States have been doing for decades. Yeah. And I'm talking about the Black American men that were in the military, but overall as a whole. And I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
You're right.
If you got value here in America, if you're above average, if you're above average, you're probably in the top 5% and 80% of the world. So guys like making the 80,000, guys are making, if you're making 100,000 and you make 100,000 a year, you're in the top 5%, 85% of the world.
Yeah.
And
no, you're the top man. That's
yeah.
probably top. You probably the top 90%. 90. Yeah, you up there.
Well, in some places you in the top. You in the 1%.
Yeah, you're the 1%.
Dollars a year.
Yeah.
You know, like your net worth. Let's say your net worth is like 500,000. They got a big house, couple of cars. You could be in the 1% and a lot of like 85% of the world. You know what I'm saying? So guys don't understand. If you understand your value, because you might not understand your value in the U.S. because, like say, got 5'6" is average. A guy around 5'7", 5'6" in America think he's short until he goes to the Philippines. And then
Mo look like Shaq, huh? He look like Shaq, yeah.
Yeah. And somebody Shaq can't fit in. You know,
now Miguel, now look, now you telling that to Miguel. Miguel, I told you was 6'4", 6'7".
Nah, bro, I'm 6'4", man. I'm 6'4".
Yeah. Now the Miguel them taller than average, but that's brother. You dropping some facts saying that. Like, I don't think we know how good we have it. So look, shout out to all you military brothers, man, who got that income. I have an income like a military brother too because of real estate, bro. We come in these countries. Yeah, even my girl told me. She said. She was like, Papi, like I didn't know how much money I had. She told me one time, you thinking in dollars, you thinking pesos. She was like, you rich. She was like, you so rich. She was just telling me. She was like, because bro, we went to a restaurant and I left a guy a tip, and another guy had bought us, like one guy had bought us the food, one guy bought us the drink, and I think the guy that bought us the drink, I'm thinking he gonna share the tip. I give him like a good tip. These dudes start fighting. I'm talking about fist fighting. I mean, two Dominicans. I'm talking about they were squaring up, fighting. And I'm like, Dad, what's going on? She say, do you know what you did? She said, Poppy, you're thinking in dollars. You thinking pesos. She said, over here, that's more than they make in 2 days that you give one man and he didn't share with the other man. She's like, you have to be aware that how rich you are. And ever since then, I started really watching it because the United States, bro, we spend money like water, not even realize it. The shit that we spend, bro, all my bills in this house here, real talk, all my bills come to about $300 and something. Every bill I have in this little house in the barrio. Now, my other house I've had was higher, but all my bills, $300 and something. Now, imagine that when you got $5,000-$6,000 a month coming in, and you see how diabolical that shit is.
Hey, they just don't understand, Ron.
They don't understand how heavy that is, brother. Have thousands of dollars more than, bro. I feel like Brewster's Millions. Y'all ever saw Brewster's Millions where Richard Pryor had to spend all the money? And bro, I feel like that, bro. I pay for kids to go to school. I do all kind of stuff. Like when I leave here, the whole barrio cry because I spend so much money here. Like, and so Miguel, you live in the barrio too. It's called the Hannah. Y'all we circulate the fucking economy. But look, the same thing in the United States. That's why they hate the men that's traveling. Bro, we the backbone of the community in the United States. When the men leave, so does the resources. Women want to keep their money. When us brothers leave, that's why they hate us so much. Why you think these simps hate the passport community? Why you think the women fuss about us?
You leaving a sister, man. Why you leaving his broke sister on the couch, man? Why you doing that, Ronin?
Damn Shamika, big dog. Damn a Shamika.
They when a black man leaves the country, it goes becomes a passport holder. The women lose $10,000 to $6,000 every year.
Yeah,
because that would be the money that he would be using to date women in America, and now he took that money overseas.
Hey man, I tell him go ask Chris Brown. You gave him $1,200 for a picture. Go ask him if you could borrow a couple dollars.
Exactly, bro. Look, I ain't looking back. They could the hell with it. Even if I leave Dominican Republic, I'm gonna go to Colombia. If something happened in Colombia, I'm gonna go to Brazil. If something happened in Brazil, I'm going to Uruguay. I will never ever just live in the United States again.
You're right, Ron. That's part of what I'm doing now, man. I was out in the DR. I was in Santo Domingo for like 3 weeks, and I was out in Punta Cana for like 2 weeks, and I shot down to Colombia. I was down there for like 2 weeks. Now I'm in Panama for 2 weeks. Man, I'm headed over to Costa Rica, and I'm going to Costa Rica in like 10 days.
Oh, you're gonna love Costa Rica. You're gonna love Costa Rica, brother. You're gonna love it. I've been there. You're gonna love that.
Yeah, then I'm headed to Mexico. And then I'm headed back to Santo Domingo, man, because I'm looking at getting an apartment there. I want an apartment there, and I want a spot down. And
yeah.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you fellas a question real quick.
There's one spot that's off by Kenya. I ain't trying to go there no more. That's gonna be one of the last spots I go to after all the stuff.
No, wait, hold on, wait. When you on the panel with BMT earlier about Kenya?
Yeah,
that was you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That whole Kenya thing is crazy, bro. Why you think the Kenyans attacking black men? Like look. Why you think they attacking even Austin? Right? Love or hate Austin. He was trying to put Kenya on the map in a good way. He didn't. I never heard him say anything bad about it. He talked good about the country. Damn, you gonna go after him? I can see Jay Rillo, but they start attacking Austin. I mean, like. He had me looking at Kenya like, damn, Kenya might be all right place. He got me. This shit got me like, damn, I don't want to go to Kenya.
Well, I think a lot of them are Caucasian worshipers. That's why like they don't call out the other stuff that other people do. But my only disagreement with Austin is this right here, man. Him and the other young fella. I don't like I said, I'm glad that brothers know to go to these different countries and stuff. Like brothers need to go travel. But I feel like them overly promoting sometimes, like, you know what happened in Sasua when something that cost $10 and that cost $30 because you kept promoting in the wrong people and dudes that never been with a woman before start coming. Okay, like I feel like everywhere he goes with that damn camera, he's inviting these mixtures of crowds to want to try these places out. And sometimes these dudes be kind of awkward and odd acting, man, and they don't know how to just be cool and they don't know how to just mellow out like the only example I can give, something costs $10. Here you go 100 just because I can do it right now, you know. But you messing up everything for everybody else, and you making us look goofy. So how you feel about that? What the brothers say right here? Shout out to him. He say they attacked Austin because he and Kid Greatness invited Rillo. Did they invite Rillo over there? Yes, they did invite Jay Rillo. Yeah, they did. Yep, they did. Yes. Yep, that's why. That's part of the reason why. Yep, that's why. So now he linked to him. Yes, so yes, he's linked. Yes. Kid Greatness told Jay Rillo he was going to be treated like Chris Brown if he go there. So Jay Rillo came there. Okay. Yeah, so that's why that's the thing I have against Austin. I don't have nothing against him wanting to get away from these states and these women over here. I stand with him on that. But as far as like him toting that camera everywhere and bringing all these different types of crowds of people and stuff like that, man, of people that may want to show up and all of that, man, like it's irritating because you got to look at it like this, right? It's like you got your spot in Santo Domingo. Now, what if he come down there and just mess up the spot and you got all this influx of crazy people? You done bought property out there and all of that, and stuff is just going up in price because of him and the goofy crowd that he's bringing. Like, yeah, man, don't nobody, like, you trying to get away from the states to get away from certain things. You don't want somebody like that bringing a bunch of attention, unnecessary attention. And then again, he slowed down with putting the girls on the map, but I think he still kind of do that a little bit. So yeah, he just does too much. Him and the other young, and I get it, they young, but they grown, man. They just need to go somewhere and sit down. You know, they do too much. I tell dudes all the time, bro, don't put these women on your channel. Look, I was talking to a YouTuber yesterday, actually. Me and him was on the bus, and I was telling him, man, look, dude, I know you're trying to get on. Don't put these women on your channel. It's going to backfire you. I don't put women on my channel. Because look, I had a video, dude, that had almost 1 million views. That shit had 750,000 views. And it had made good money. I didn't want to take it down, but the woman that got married, it was just her in my house with me. Me and her just talking. Me and her were talking in Santo Domingo. And she ended up getting married to a guy, and the guy contacted me. I'm like, man, I don't know you. But they reached out to YouTube, and YouTube took that shit down. And I tell dudes all the time, just because a woman come on your channel today, that don't mean in 4 or 5 months that she's not gonna bug out and say, hey, I want that video down. And it's, but dudes lose channels for this shit. And I tell guys this all the time. Be careful with putting women on your channel. So J Diggs say, yeah, Kid Greatness said this on BMT channel. Okay. Shout out to BMT, man. Shout out to BMT. But I just tell dudes, man, just be careful putting women on your channel. That's how I got in AI. I was like, damn, how can I show the stuff that happened to me without doing this? So that what made me get in AI. I can show a woman but not being a real woman, but I can make her look like her a little bit. So that's what I did. But bro, look, as men, we got to be careful how we move, because
the world sympathetic to women, not us. They will throw us under the bus. They will get us. A woman can do the same thing we do, but she's going to get away, man. She's going to get away with it, man. Shout out to this brother. Man, y'all go subscribe to my brother, the Travel POV channel, man. Shout out to that brother, man. That brother got a good channel coming on, man. He definitely representing. He had a good stream last night, man. Shout out to that brother, man. Go subscribe to that brother channel, man. And any of you brothers, man, like definitely, man. Be careful. Any of you YouTube guys, be careful with this situation. But go ahead, man. The floor open. Just wanted to say that.
Well, I was going to say the situation, the fact that they are young and they're not being wise. They kind of might be doing too much that they don't really know about the world. And they're learning. He's learning. If you see Austin right now, he is thinking about Brazil. He kind of like he feels like he's been beat up.
There, you think? Wait. Hold on. You say you think Austin about to run out of? He about to run out of Africa. He about to come back to Latin America.
You can see it. You can see he's like he can't believe what had happened in the last couple of weeks. Yesterday,
I don't watch him like I gotta watch my brother.
They were talking about Brazil, and he said he wants to go back to Brazil to visit, but now he said he's going to South Africa. But yeah, I mean, if people are ungrateful, he's trying to do something in Kenya. He was trying to promote it, and it didn't work out.
He tried to side with him, huh? He tried to make that. He tried to side with the people over there, bro. Sometime, bro. And look, man, shout out to my Africans, but man, let me tell you, bro. I'm gonna still here. Look, and I'm telling you, I was like, man, you know, I might go visit because Austin has showed where he live at. It looked like places in Santo Domingo. I'm like, I might go visit out there, man. But after that, I saw the people protesting, and I saw a woman with that nasty wig, the Black Panther. I'm like, I ain't going over there. I'm like, the hell with that. I'm done. The Black Panther, the people, the passport bros. I tell you, the passport. We don't want the passport bros. But the white man is okay with me. The white man, and I saw him like, whoa. We love the white man, no the Ekata. We don't want the Ekata. With the white man, the black man. I'm like, whoa.
And when that in and of itself is crazy. You in an African country talking about you don't want the black man, so you don't want your man, or you don't want the black foreigner, like.
Hey, bro, a lot of people don't like black Americans, bro. I tell you, my son-in-law is a Nigerian, and he's a professor. He told me this himself. He told me that, like, not all Africans. I don't like to say the whole, but my son-in-law, I'm telling man, he's a Yoruba, and he told me a lot. He talked to me. So a lot of people feel like black Americans got a lot of opportunity that they don't have, and it makes them spiteful. He told me this, real talk.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I mean, that tribal stuff in Africa is crazy.
Yeah, it's nasty work.
Because like I said, you got people in Nigeria, they got all these tribes, and they don't like the other tribes, these other black people. It's like their cousins. And they're like, you know, that tribal stuff is real. Like in Kenya, they're talking about 44 different tribes and stuff like that. And they fight among each other. And they don't like to see the other tribes do better than them. So they look at just another tribe. We're not them. You know what I'm saying?
We're a different tribe.
We're a different
but
tribe.
I wanted to go. I'm telling you, man. Austin did a video. And look, again, I don't really watch him but I saw this, I see him just pop up. I saw he was showing his spot in Kenya. I'm like, he was with a bunch of men, probably in their late 30s and 40s, older brothers. I'm like, damn, man, Kenya look good. And I already had been feeling kind of stuck, I'm like, yeah, I want to go somewhere else and see. And I was going to go to Cape Verde and then to Ethiopia, but I saw him talking about Kenya. I'm like, damn, Kenya might be a good look before the J Rillo stuff. now this stuff hit him happen, and I see the people on there, the Black Panther. When I see the Black Panther, I'm like, oh, you know what? Nah, bro, I gotta chill on Kenya right now, man, because they talking about banning passport bros or any what that mean? What the hell? Who you trying to ban? Who you trying to stop? You know what I'm saying?
And they're not.
That's crazy.
They got everything that they claim these other guys, both these guys are doing. The white boys are doing more and worse, and they ain't saying nothing about Mm-hmm. So, like I said, we got videos of Chinese guys whipping with a whip.
I saw a Chinese man beating the hell out of Africans with a stick. Y'all saw that? He had a stick in his hand. Oh Lord. He's beating Africans with a stick. And I'm like, oh Lord.
Nah, I missed that one.
Give women the itchy scratch.
No, y'all listen. Mom, give me some ice, please. I'm telling you this.
Scratchy, and nothing happened to him. He just was, just go home, please. But that was it. And so,
the brothers say still go to Kenya. Like, brother, have any of you guys on the panel been to Kenya? It looked like a beautiful country. It really does.
Yeah, but you hear them guys talking about Americans and Black Americans, the men over there. They ain't talk. They ain't act like they want us to, like we are their brothers. They act like we're competition, and they want us over there. So I don't think anybody should go, especially right now. If you are going to go,
yeah, I'm not going right now. When I saw that protest looked kind of fake. People sent it to me. It looked kind of the woman reading off a napkin. Yeah. Thank you. Look, she reading off a napkin, get that wig on. She on there like this. Yeah, the American people. I'm like, wait, hold on, man. When I saw that, we have demands for the American. I'm like, we're not going to take it, y'all. When I saw that, I'm like, hold on, man. I'm out. Like, I'm out. No, so brother Drew, look, he said, yeah, I saw a little bit of it. I was on the bus. I was coming back. I saw a little bit of it. I was on the bus coming back to Sosua, but I didn't watch all of it. But man, what I did see, and a lot of people in my Facebook group and my other stuff sent it to me, and my WhatsApp group, man, that was diabolical. Then when I saw that, I'm like, damn, why out of all the stuff, just call one person out? Why do y'all think that we gotta bury as Black people, especially Black American men, why we got to carry everybody else's bucket? We ain't do none of that. Why we got to carry somebody else's bucket?
It's crazy.
At the same time that that's going on, they got women in the Philippines talking about they love us, they need it, they want us to come, they want us to marry, they want to have our baby. So why would you be going to places where they don't want you? I understand there's probably a lot of women over there who are okay. But the ones online are talking all this stuff. It'd be a waste to go over there and spend all that money, and you got women who are plotting on you. When you can go places where women are that want to get with you, that want to be with you. I mean, it doesn't make good sense to try to go somewhere and you got all this stuff, all this drama going on. Unless you're looking for drama, you know. So I mean, I do way better. I feel way better in Colombia. And, I'm more comfortable. I get respect.
Yeah.
Women, they like me.
Hold on, look. J Diggs, hop on if you was on there too. J Diggs, you can hop on if you want. I dropped the link again. Let me drop the link right quick. You can hop on because you might. J Diggs seem like he know a little bit about it too. Y'all brothers might know. Like, I don't really know a lot about it, man. I've been kind of out of the loop. But I'm just starting to see. I did drop the link. You brothers want to get on. But yeah, go ahead and continue.
But what he was saying earlier, sorry to cut you off, but what he was saying earlier about about people in about other other Black people like outside of the United States, there is a disdain for Black Americans because of the opportunities. I think people see the opportunities that are there and that are not being taken advantage of. So I mean, and those same opportunities where you have where you can have other immigrants come into the country and get the benefits. Like when you look at a lot of that stuff, and I'm sick and tired of I'm sick and tired. I just wish Black people would take advantage of, like, how they say in the airplane when you travel, if this oxygen mask drop down, like put it on you first before you worry about somebody else. That's what Black people are so worried about, trying to include everybody else. Oh, this is discriminate. This is discriminate. Ain't nobody else looking to include us in nothing. So
I agree with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? So and then we do the things we are not politically sound. Instead of voting for instead of using our vote for power, we just blindly give it over to the Democrats, and the Democratic Party hasn't really done crap for us. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you use your power. We're not using our power. So like.
I mean, let me ask you. You think that's why they hate the travel community? Because I see a lot of us in the travel community, not all, but some of us, we kind of think alike. We all think kind of like a certain kind of way. Like, we all kind of free thinkers.
I mean,
a lot of cats are free thinkers.
Yeah, we don't call it escaping the plantation for nothing. I mean, that's a real thing. We got up off the damn plantation, and once you know better, you get to do better. And once you go and you experience different things other than, I think I said this on, I don't know if it was maybe on one of your lives or one of mine, but I think there's a study. I want to say maybe 75 or 80% of people are going to live and die within I think they said like a 50-mile radius of where they were born at. Yeah. So the majority of people, they are just comfortable. They're not going to change. They're not going to go anywhere. They don't want to discover nothing new. They just comfortable where they're at. And so those of us, we're like, I think somebody said it was only 19% of people in the United States. I don't know if that was Black Americans or just people in general. I forget the stat that somebody said earlier that only has their passports. So I
think that was Tunnel. Tunnel Runner said that
19% of Americans have a passport.
And then, when you travel, man, it broadens your horizons, man, and you increase your perspective and your outlook on certain things. So it's just like everything ain't you can't sit up here. I mean, how long are we gonna use the excuse talking about the man? Well, I mean, it's things put in place for us to, you know what I'm saying? It's things put in place for us to thrive. But in general, we so busy looking for a boogeyman that, and then being indoctrinated into the Democratic bullshit, and I say bull because they really not doing nothing for us.
And I don't like now one of them, tell you the truth. I'm an independent. I don't like now one of them. But JD, JD? So let us know, because I said you was I think you was part of that. Man, what's going on with these Kenyans, man? What's going on with that?
Well, Ryan, we was talking about this. First of all, shout out to the whole panel. Good evening, everyone. Listen, we was talking about this a few weeks ago. Now, nobody's not doing anything and nothing's not happening. And then I told you it's cooking and nothing's going to happen right away. It's cooking. As soon as they deport this dude, now they're talking about everybody that's coming out there is exploiting their women. That's the whole main topic. That's the main topic. We're just exploiting the women. They even got Boss Talk name out there. He even
I saw that.
He's taking charge. People just
y'all saw that Boss Talk.
You just come out there, you're done. You're done,
dude. Bruh, I saw that they making these Charlie Brown. Wait, I don't know. They had Austin. They had everybody but Jay Rillo, but they had Boss Talk. And shout out to their brother Boss Talk. They had him on there too, and the people and their Boss Talk and their Black Panther. I'm like, what the hell? Why they gotta get Boss Talk, JD? What the hell?
Listen. And I told you it's gonna take a little while. They deported Rello out of there. It's gonna take a minute.
Wait. Rillo he got deported. I thought he left.
No, I mean, for what I'm hearing, he got deported out of there.
God dang, I've been gone, bro. I've been in the United States.
Well, I went out to the zoo. I've been running around myself. But man,
left, but
they got rid of him.
Man, that is crazy, bro. So why you think, JD? Why is so much hate for like Black Americans? FBA. What the hell? Why is that? Shout out, Ed. JD, why is so much hate for us? We ain't did nothing to them.
Listen, we the one pointing that camera out there a lot, and anything we do get magnified 10 times worse than anybody else. So Big Greatness and the rest of them, they extended that hand. They brought that virus out there. It did what it did. I told them they were gonna have this repercussion. They thought that it was cool. I gave them the scenario. If you got a guy that's robbing different projects, you bring him to your projects and he robs somebody, and then you try to push him away, be like, "Oh, I'm not with him. I'm not." Don't think the people that are back behind are not gonna say something. They thought they was good. I talked to Kid Greatness. He said, "No, I'm not leaving nowhere." I'm telling them the boy is saying that he's going to Ethiopia.
Yeah, the block hot.
I think you should leave too. You should leave too. So, and you don't want to leave, and you saying how you good, and we all there, and we got in an argument with the other guy that was pretending not to be Kid Greatness' friend, the other kid from Detroit, his other boy. Listen, and look now, look at this now. And I'm telling them to be safe out there for a reason. 3 weeks ago, it was cooking. I already knew that. They put the stuff on the news. They got back channels for this stuff too in Kenya. I don't know if people know they got like another 2 million back channel where they just talk about what's going on with the travel space.
Yeah, bro, we got
how we do right here when we get people and we talking like this. They got that on a bigger magnet scale because there's really people out there that not have much to do but to sit and listen and just chime in if they can and get their opinion. So I'm just feeling bad for the travel space out there. I think anybody that's doing YouTube should just shut it down right now going out to Kenya because what they're doing is they're asking the politicians in the country to do something. So if they're doing that, when you fly in, they're gonna be checking guys. So you got a well-known name as a YouTuber, they're gonna pull you to the side now.
Yeah, bro. They asking the president to ban so-called passport, bro. That shit is crazy.
But it's real though, and look how fast that happened. Look, within a month. I knew it was gonna cook within a month. Now we're gonna see the repercussions of this probably within another 3 weeks. Because they're gonna do something.
It's gonna be worse? You think it's gonna be worse, like in different countries or all over?
No. They're gonna do it in different countries. They're gonna probably study what the hell is going on with the Jay Rello situation and see how deep that is. You know what I'm saying? The people are speaking out. They're gonna do their own little investigation and everything and all that. Rello skated fast because, like people said, he paid his way. You know what I'm saying? Them girls, they were working girls. He made sure that when they left, when she said, "Give me your phone," he gave her a phone. He gave her the money. He gave everybody their money at the end. So they really couldn't have nobody to go in there and be like, "All right, you did this to me," because they're not doing that. They're working girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? They already trying to be on the low anyway. Now they're going to be in front of a precinct knowing that you just came from an escort. Like, come on now. That's going to make it hot on the place you're trying to give money for. They ain't going to want you there. They ain't going to want you there now.
Yeah, the brother said he blamed Rillo supporters, but man, that's crazy.
The subs got him out there, but my thing is this, and I said it to Kid Great, and he tried to sit there and one moment and be like, "No, I ain't do that." Then he was like, he wanted to come out here and come hang with me, come chill. I mean, listen, you did what you did. You extended your hand, and then you try to push him off, and you left him out here, and now he's doing weird shit. He says he did some other weird stuff at the end and left. So I'm not going to throw that out there because what they saying he did that off camera now. This is another thing. He's speculating about his stuff he's doing off camera and nobody's seen anything. We didn't see him hit the girl. It was off camera. It was a sound. You know what I'm saying? He said, I asked him. He said the girl smacked him in the chest. That's what he said. When I asked him, when I was on BME channel, he had Kid Great. And whatchamacallit was up there too for a little bit. Rello, I definitely got a chance to talk with both of them boys. They're still young, and you can see one of them not really active with dealing with women. So, and I don't get it. I don't get how these boys don't understand when you bring bad energy somewhere, you're going to get whatever conclusion he got. You're going to get it too. You brought it. They don't get that.
Yeah, that was a wild situation.
And I told him this is a generation thing, brother. Because I said I'm born in 1980. I said in the 80s, you can't bring nothing bad over here. You're gonna get disciplined once they leave, or whatever happens with them. You're gonna get disciplined later. You ain't gonna be able to move around like you used to.
Yeah, me and you born around the same time. That's diabolical. So we gotta, we know how to move, bro. I don't have too many issues like that anywhere because I try to respect the people as much as I can, but stuff can definitely happen, man. Look, the bad thing is, man, I like all these dudes. I want them all to win. You know what I mean?
I said for the same thing to him. I said, I want you to win as well. I want you to do good, but just don't bring the bad energy back there. And I told him, try to change up your platform. And here you go show another girl taking advantage of another Black American over in Kenya, and she comes over here and divorces him and dates some rich white men, old white men. Like,
yeah, no, I'm going to dissent. I don't want everybody to win. I want you to have the karma that you deserve. So I'm not. Everybody can't win. Everybody can't be king.
Everybody can't win. That's
right. Everybody ain't gonna finish the finish line.
Yeah. So I wish you the karma that you deserve.
Well, he's saying this Durrell is going back to DR again. I don't see. Listen, I just left there a couple of weeks ago. I don't see how he's going to make it. These young boys, they got these young boys in every corner. Every corner of them police boys is on every corner.
Bruh, I'm here. I'm here right now in Sosua. I just left Santo Domingo. I'm here, and let me tell you, from the time I got off the bus at the Caribbean, I saw police. They're everywhere. So I don't know what the hell. I don't know what they're gonna do. I know.
Look, Ronnie. If he does a situation and they just run outside and yell, it's happening. They're coming. It ain't the situation when you got to go get the police and find them. You go out there and yell the wrong way. They coming.
Yeah. I don't think they know Sosua different now. Because them cats been gone. They've been gone from Sosua.
I don't know what he's doing.
They don't know how different Sosua is yet. When they come in, bro, look. When I was on the strip before I left from down here. Bro, the strip was a ghost town and it was police. Yes. They had tanks. They had tanks parked. Me and shout out to Sergeant Sosua. Sergeant Sosua had to get together. We all was out there. And bro, they had tanks. We were just sliced. Miguel, they parked the tank out there, and the army and police officers were everywhere. I don't know what they think they're gonna be able to get away with. That craziness ain't gonna work out here right now. They're looking to make an example of somebody right now. I don't think you want to do that right now.
It's not gonna work for him right there. You go out there and play that dumb shit, now they're gonna grab you. He's gonna be all over the internet, being stood up in the front with his hands behind his back, with the Dominican police holding his shirt, telling them we're not allowing these type of guys back in our country.
Bro, they looking for somebody to make an example. I'm gonna tell you something right now. They looking for a reason to justify the changes in Sosua. If you come and jump and stand right there and take that spot, they're gonna make an example out of you here right now. They're gonna, boy, if any of them cats come out, I don't care who you are, it could be me included, and we do something stupid, they're gonna make an example out of you right now.
Bro said I make it and I close the door behind me. Nah, man. Look, I just don't want no.
Wait, Miguel, this is one of your ops. Wait. What,
I'm assuming. I can only assume. I can only assume these.
It might be one of Miguel ops. I don't know who this is. BK, it might be the ops, man. And bro, look. One thing about Suez Ghost Town on the club, and I'm gonna let y'all brothers know tomorrow, man. I'm gonna be on the strip. I'll let y'all know tomorrow, man. I'm at my house. Where I live at, it's packed as hell. There's people everywhere. I live in the barrio though, but it's different.
I mean, going by the beach area, you'll get some action. You know what I'm saying? Me, I was posted in the corner over in Flip, just having a drink and just picking and popping from there before you even get, or when you leave the beach. I'm going to see you.
Yeah. Man, Flip got such a good location. I'm gonna be there tomorrow. I gotta meet. Look, shout out to y'all brothers, man. I'm gonna be at Flip probably tomorrow by 12, man. All y'all brothers asked to meet up. I'll be out there tomorrow probably by 12. We all can link
tell
up.
them I said what's up, man. Tell them I said what's up.
And one thing that said why are they hating on us, or why are they giving us some trouble for the passport? American SBA brothers, Black Americans should understand we are the richest Black men in the world.
Yeah,
this group of Black men in America are the richest. We have more millionaires, more billionaires, more zillionaires than anybody else. So there are going to be some jealousy for some of these African countries that are a lot poorer than us.
Yeah. I told you my daughter's husband, I was telling you, he's a professor at LSU. He told me that. This man told me this straight up, sitting in my living room in the United States. He said the Africans, at least many of them, are jealous of you guys because y'all have so much. He said they're so jealous of everything. Even now, he been living in America for some time. They're jealous of him. They like it's a thing. So when a lot of us go, they see us. Imagine seeing a person look like you, but you rich, and then people hate, bro. People hate on us, man. People hate. Even other Black Americans hate on each other. You know, they got their crabs in the barrel mentality, bro. If we can lose that as a people,
you got haters in your own family. You got haters in your own family. You don't even.
Bro, but I started with my cousin got mad because me and her husband was talking about Dominican Republic and Mexico, and she got mad. I wasn't telling him, bro, you need to leave my cousin. You get a fine woman in Santo Domingo or Mexico City. I wasn't saying that. I was like, hey, bro, the cost of living is cheap. I don't pay over $1,200 a month. I get to do this. He was like, dang, we need to get on that. But she saw it and got mad as hell. She looked back at me like I looked at women with that Ike Turner look. She looking like, oh yeah, and she got mad as hell because I'm telling him, hey, but y'all got options. You and your family, we got. And as Americans, because of the shit our ancestors went through hell for us to have the right to us to go live anywhere we want. Now think about it. We can go live in Kenya. We can go live in Barbados. We can go live anywhere in the fucking world we want because our ancestors paid the price for us to do it. So why not do it? You know what I'm saying? So that's real. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Max, I'm living to the fullest, man. I'm trying to.
Yeah, me too.
I'm out here on a. Hey, I'm like the Starship Enterprise, man. I'm on a mission to find me spots where I'm going to buy apartments at. I'm buying real estate, so I might end up buying a spot out here because Panama City is nice, man. It's my first time out here, and hey, it's nice. Yeah. Man. Nice. Miguel, every time you jump on this panel, you another city. So I ain't mad. Brother was in Europe. Brother was here. So that's a good thing, Miguel. But that's what to me, I look at it like this. This is what really matters as us as men, that we got these options. And even you can't leave America right now. It's good to know you got brothers in other places when you can get on. That's how I looked at it. When I saw Charles Tyler, I'm like, damn, this brother's in Brazil. I can go there. I don't watch this video. Maybe I can link up with some brothers and go there. That's how I looked at it. I just looked at it. Even when I watched Taylor Made here, he was in Puerto Plata. I'm like, damn, I want to go to Dominican Republic. So so a lot of guys meet up with me. Bro, I done met up with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of guys, bro, coming to the Dominican Republic. I was going through it, bro. In my marriage, the only thing I had was Charles Tyler, bro. I used to. She was there. And I would just, all right, whatever. Okay. Then I get my laptop out, put on, and man, I just be daydreaming about Brazil. I'm like, ooh, then she would say something else. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait.
Look, this is real talk. Let me show y'all this, bro. The same situation. Look, I was with this woman right here when I first found Charles Tyler. I was looking for a way. Look, I put all her stuff out. This is all my ex stuff. I threw shit out my house. But listen, I was at this moment right here when I found Charles Tyler, and bruh, it changed my life. And from Charles Tyler, I found Taylor Made, and the rest is history. And that's how this stuff normally goes, bro. So y'all don't realize how many people watch us. Like all y'all that's on this panel right now, man. Look, y'all don't realize thousands of people are gonna watch this. On my channel, I make a video like this, 5,000-6,000, and if it keep going, over 10,000 people watch this stream. And so you don't know how many people that you help, guys that's dealing with this same situation. Brother say,
hey, brother, I'll do that. Yeah, brother said I was Poland. Brother said I was Poland. Hey, Poland was nice. Poland was nice, but the people, man, hey, man, them people, ooh, Lord, them people smell, bro. Like,
wait, hold on, come on. Whoa, people in Poland, now they have no deodorant.
Hey, man, hey, bro.
You ain't lying.
Oh my God, bro. Man, we went to the concert, and boy, if you don't. DJ Mustard was doing his set, right? And they throw your hands in the air. Man, DJ Mustard, he was there, and the crowd was deep. The crowd was funky, bro. I was like, oh no, don't throw your hands in the air. Put them down.
Hey, where the white women at?
I know you was over there like that, Miguel.
Hey, where the white women at?
I'm not gonna say all of them. Man, yeah, but it was a lot of them over there humming, bro. smelling like straight Italian subs. I was like, what?
It was smelling like onions, big dog.
Smelling like onions and oil and vinegar, bro. I was like, ooh, Lord.
So Miguel, how did the people treat you? How did they brother say orange? Brother said they smell like armpits and cabbage. Man.
So for the most part, everybody was nice. We did get some looks, so I don't know if it was because, well, let me take it back.
Y'all too tall.
Well, they tall over there too. I'm looking up, I'm like, damn, okay, it's a bunch of tall people in Europe. Well, in Poland. So I don't know about the rest of Europe, but it was a bunch of tall people out there. So I was gonna say I don't know if it was because I'm so tall, but I just thought about it now. It's because we was black. They was like, ooh. So probably we would see maybe like one black person probably to maybe
it was like you smelled different.
it was like 1 to 100. You know what I'm saying? So we would see like 100 white people.
Zestfully clean. Everybody smells
He's like, does it smell funky like us?
Yeah, they was
zestfully clean.
Yeah, it was pungent, bro. I was just like, ooh, Lord have mercy. Yeah.
So Miguel, you got on the dating sites over there? You didn't get on now?
Yeah. I got on, but over there, they was like looking for love and marriage. I'm like, hey man, I'm here for a short time, not a long time. I ain't trying to establish nothing.
So they was choosing though.
Yeah, no, they was choosing. And then the clubs, like they was I had this dude he was like my driver / tour guide. He was from Tajikistan. Cool brother, man. I forget his name, but I got his info on my phone. And man, he was cool, man. He was telling me about the clubs. He said, man, the people over here, he said they get off Friday night, they go to the club, they don't leave the club till Saturday morning. I'm like, what? He said, yeah. He said everybody goes out and parties. I said, oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah. So they work hard, but they definitely get it in on the weekend.
Okay. Wow, man. Look, I never thought about going to Poland. That's just not a place I wanted to go, but I'm glad you went so I can talk to you about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm definitely.
Any of you brothers went to Uruguay? Wait, what's it called? Uruguay? Any of you brothers went to Uruguay? Yeah.
Nah.
It's in South. I've been hearing like really, really good things about it.
Yeah, I want to go next year. I want to hit Brazil. Like when I do my South America tour, I want to get in Peru. Even though brothers been telling me Peru is kind of cold, so I want to check out Argentina, Peru, Uruguay.
I heard bad things about Argentina, but good things about Uruguay. Uruguay and Paraguay, I heard like good things about it.
Yeah. Well, got to go check it out. I mean, Argentina, I hear it's probably some of the same things that I've heard too.
I'm trying to pull off Cuba in November.
Bro, look, man. We might can. Bro, I got some homies over there right now, and they loving it.
Yeah, everybody's telling me hurry up before the too much ninjas get over there. So I'm trying to get there, experience it a couple of times.
Bro, you know what, Jay? I used to push back on that before ninjas ruin something, but damn, we got some ninjas that'll ruin some stuff. I ain't pushing back on that.
Listen, more of us are starting to know about it. More of us are starting to know you can actually go there.
Exactly.
Because the myth is you can't go there because we ain't close with, I guess, the United States, but yeah, man, you can go.
Yeah, shout out to PK Chef. That's who I want to close the door on. I want to close the door on them Pookies and Ray Rays coming over there messing things up for everybody else. Like if you don't know how to act, stay your behind at home.
So y'all think too many of the wrong people now are getting passports? That's the problem that we having?
I think once they open that passport bro thing up, and everybody wanted to jump and be included, straight from the keyboard to the from the keyboard to the video.
Yeah, I give you an example now, like down in Cartagena, the club Delirium and Androgano. I only go when people in town, when it's like a big group and people will be like, yeah, hey Miguel, we want to come out and link, let's go to the club. But other than that, I don't go because I don't want to be around. You know where I go? I go to the salsa clubs, man. I don't want to be around. I don't like.
Hey, Miguel, are we that bad, big dog?
Yeah, brothers coming out there throwing money up in the air, and they don't understand.
I was just about to say the inflation, man. The inflation.
Yeah,
they inflating shit.
Yeah, they throwing. Yeah, dudes coming out there throwing money, and everybody looking like. Like you don't even value the dollar, so that goes into the stereotype what they already think. They already think we break all of them.
Right. So Miguel, you see that a lot, and I want my brother Hulk to answer this coming up because he's a military brother. He's been dealing with this too. I want him to answer you after you, Miguel. So you really think it's that bad that brothers really rolling like that, man? You think we doing that?
Brothers really stupid like that. Brothers really. Man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with brothers' pockets. So I got the ninjas. If they rolling like that or not. But what I can tell you is brothers are stupid like that because there's no need. There's no need to do that. You don't have to come out here and like come on, man. And then the worst parts of the culture. You know what I'm saying? That's what we bring, and that goes to what the other brother was talking about, how the Kenyans, how they got, for Black Americans, how they look at us bad. You know what I'm saying? Because they see all of the bad stuff, all of the stereotypes that gets perpetuated on the news, and that's all you see. It's a reason why it could be like everybody on this panel, we could see the same accident, right? The news will go and pick the crackhead out of the damn crowd and be like, hey, what happened? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You ever see that? Like you'd be like, why are they talking to this person? So it's it's to keep that, it's to keep that stereotypical stuff going on, man. And then when people come over there and they just perpetuate, you don't need to throw money, man. It's no need to throw money. It's no need to come over there with your. It's no need to come over there flossing. You don't have to have man. I see dudes coming over there be like, okay, cool, but it's not necessary, and you don't realize like. You're really putting a target on yourself, man. Yeah,
you get killed in Colombia and you get deleted and out that way. You can get got over here like that, man.
You will get. Yeah, I'm telling you, you will get touched. Like people don't realize it, but you will get touched. I saw. I was down here. I'm down here. I was down in Cartagena. This was probably like 2 years ago. And the good thing I will say about it is the people, they don't like thieves. So
yeah.
When I tell you somebody snatched a chain in Central, I witnessed this. I just saw a bunch of people running. I was like, what's going on? Man, when I tell you they caught that dude and they beat the brakes off him, and they didn't care. They was beating him, and even when the police had him, they was lighting him up. They was tearing him up. So like they don't like that. They don't like thieves because it brings a bad name to the community and to the culture, to the community. Yeah,
we don't need none of that. But let me ask my brother Hulk. Brother Hulk, so look, you've been in the game, you've been traveling a long time. Do you think a lot of YNs, you think a lot of us are like, no, we different. A lot of us got etiquette, we know how to move. Have you saw a different, my brother? I don't know if he's still there.
Bad rap.
Well, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we get a bad rap because there's some goofy white guys going everywhere that we go. There's some, doing worse than what we do. So a lot of times, brothers say it's a we want everybody to come that's being well behaved, and the reason why black men are able to travel is because of the military. The military went out there first, and they were under a code of ethics, and they followed.
Shout out to the military.
And that's why we can go so many places and not have any trouble. And most of us, even though we talk about these crazy brothers, the high majority of us act right without any kind of, because we understand you can't fuck up.
Yeah. But just like, all right. So just like everybody in the YouTube space, we got one J Rello, and they changing damn laws in Kenya just because of this nigga.
Yeah.
So all it takes, that's what I'm saying. All it takes is one, just to put the magnifying glass or the spotlight, and then here we have it. Now we gotta combat against this image that's being perpetuated because they associate once one person mess up, they associate the whole crowd with them. The whole.
Let me ask you, Miguel, why?
But
look. Let me ask y'all why y'all think that's a black thing where they associate all of us as the same, even when we don't do that, but they don't do that with other races. Like if an Indian guy go act crazy over here, they don't say all the Indian people, but if a black American do it, it's all of us. Why y'all think
I
that
was
happens?
just saying on another panel, it's more of a business thing. If you're going into Africa and Kenya, them Asians and them Indians, they got a lot of business out there, and they employ a lot of people.
Okay.
So you're not going to be so magnitude to be like, all right, let's get rid of
Bro,
these
you
same
dropped the
people
fact.
that are employing us. So that's why I see that at over there. That's why, like, when you put the thing with the Chinese dude beating the black. I seen that a couple of years ago when he had his hands on the wall, like he was with the police, and he's just taking them hits. And I'm like, what? And there was a couple more things that happened during that time too over there that was showing that they was doing the beating and everything. But they're gonna take that because some Asians out there, they are building so much. They're building these apartment buildings. They're staffing the people with the Kenyans. So I don't. With Black Americans, we don't have no foot over there. We're over there having a good time, spending money, and leaving out. We don't have a real footprint over there to be like, all right, we creating this type of business, and we can't get rid of these type of they're part of our community. We're just visiting, man, with a lot of these African places.
Man, you dropping facts. I like my brother said, because we have Hollywood and TV network working against Black American image. I definitely agree with that too. We definitely need, but other things like you say, they need to learn etiquette, but also established travelers should put them aside and let them, do's and don't. Look, bro, even me myself, man, I try to tell a lot of guys, bro. Look, most of the guys I know, they listen, but I've met younger guys that don't listen to nothing you tell them. They don't really care. You try to tell them, they don't listen to nothing you tell them.
One ear out the other.
Look, even some of the YouTubers, who's not young, I've tried to talk to them. I run into them in Sosua or Santo Domingo. I say, hey, bro, watch how you do that. Don't do this, do that. And they be like, all right. And they do the opposite of what I tell them. So I stopped talking to them. I just don't associate. But look, a lot of these guys, I done been in their presence. A lot of these guys who we talking about, I done seen them, but you know what? I decided not to interact with them like that because of that. I'm like, because I don't want you to tempt my brand, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't act like that. I'm chilling. I'm not about all that. But a lot of these guys, I have ran into them. Look, bro, one thing about the YouTube travel space, whether you put your face out there, you run into each other. You see each other. I done walked into Roombas a lot of nights and ran into cats who are on YouTube, and I say, hey, bro, you might want to watch doing that. You might want to chill out with that. But they don't listen. They
think
clock.
you hating. No, they think you hating.
Yeah, I try to tell them, man, how I'm hating on you if I get thousands of views and you get a little bit. I'm trying to tell you the game, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, people recognize my voice for some of my YouTube stuff. And I be like, they like, are you trying to run that? I'm like, yeah. Before they even see my face, they heard my voice and they recognize you. So you have to, but the thing is, we have to really just make sure that we do the best we can while we're out there. And that represents us as Black people, you know what I'm saying? So, because you can't compare me with, what's the guy name? Rollo, what name is, Rollo. You can't, some people, you can't accept it. When they say something about one of these guys doing some crazy, that ain't me. That ain't the people I know. They ain't my passport brothers. So, don't even put them in, don't accept it as being part of your group. He's an outlier. He's a joke. That's why I tell you. You talking about Roll? You talking about a guy who came on the scene as a joke. He ain't no. He's not a real. He's not even a real. He's a joke. He's a fool. Yeah. So he stepped out there on the scene, not having money to get back home. If you're a traveler, you can't get back home. Come on, man. You can't be traveling. You shouldn't be traveling at all. And that's how he came on the scene.
Yeah, but a lot of cats don't want to wait. I tell dudes all the time, hey, bro, I know y'all watch. And, sometimes, what y'all think about this? Do you think that YouTubers, like, and me included, promote a fantasy? But I always tell cats the answer. I'm telling, look, bro, I got real estate. I got this. I tell men, it took me to my 40s to be able to live like I live now. I did, like, a lot of cats want to jump in front of the line and, like, And look, they don't realize some of us are military. I'm not a military, but Miguel, my brother, the Hawk, some people are military. They can do that. I own real estate, but some people, they working at the local Walmart and think they can just do it tomorrow. And I try to tell cats, hey, bro, sometimes you gotta take your time. And dudes see cats like, hey, I'm gonna go out there and just beg for cats to pay for my trip. But look, that might work a little while, but sooner or later, ninjas get tired of giving you money. You know, men, we ain't trying to give another man no money.
There's
Sooner
a
or later,
space for
that
the
shit run.
travel bum. There's a space for the travel bum.
Man, bro. Man. So JD, you think that these cats will always be able to do that? Just come on in. I don't know.
There's a lane for it. Crashing out is a new lane for that. Especially
Why do you
when you
think
go
cats
do it
promote
live.
it? But JD, why you think people promote that? I don't know, bro. That's so far removed from me. But look, if you entertaining somebody and they want to pay for you to do that, I'm okay with that. But damn, don't get on there and beat a chick up on screen, off screen. But you got to do it a different way, man. That's what I think. But I might be too old. I don't know, bro. I'm in my 40s. I might be too old.
Yeah, I'm in my mid-40s too, brother. I don't understand. I'm trying.
Some of these crash out guys that end up locked up in jail overseas. You got Johnny Somali, you got Batali. They locked up and they ain't going nowhere. So some of these guys that think they're gonna keep on crashing out. You could do that 10 years ago, maybe even 5 years ago, but now some of these countries are getting
they're stealing the sweets, baby. They're cleaning the image.
Crash out like you used to.
But let me ask you, y'all think that they're ruining the image of the black man all over the world or just themselves? What do y'all think?
I think the area he just came out.
We are the answer. We are the answer for them. If we go over there and act right, that shows a different side.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, he said
I
everybody say people will pay to see someone crash out. They will watch these guys in other countries with no money. Oh yeah, man, goddamn! I'm different, bro. I don't want to see nobody crash out. I don't want to see you go down.
Like the good brother just said. I think that we have to handle ourselves individually. You know what I mean? And when we have these people that go out and crash out, or that makes it a little bit harder, but we just got to keep our head up, keep your chest out and just keep acting right. You know what I'm saying? To show, and I mean, I hate to say it, but we then have to prove that, look, we are not all like that. But that's what we have to do, because
but why this got to be the black man struggle for everything? We got to show everybody all the time we not Pookies and Ray Rays. We not like this. We got. I mean, like other races don't have this burden, Miguel. We got to have this burden all the time, man. Why,
Somebody said it in the chat earlier, and they were absolutely right, because of Hollywood. You want to know when it started? The birth of our nation. You go back and you look at that movie.
Yeah, I watched that original one. That shit is
terrible. That was wild. The birth of our nation. That was one of the first.
Bruh, if y'all ain't see that, go watch it, bro. The birth of the nation. I ain't talking about the Nate Parker birth of the nation.
No, the black and white version.
The original.
Bruh, they had these black men like they running around raping white women. Bro, I saw that. I watched the whole thing, bro, and it made me feel a certain kind of way. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah, and it was all propaganda, man. It was between Hollywood and the government, and like somebody said earlier, talking about I love Trump. I love right.
Yeah,
I love what makes sense. I love what makes sense for me and my people.
Mickey, I got people tell me stuff like that. I tell people, no, I ain't no Republican or Democrat. I'm an independent.
Yeah.
You might see me side with this side or that side, but look, right now, I'm on the brother side. I want us to win. I just want, brother, all I want us to do is to win. You will always hear me promote the brotherhood, but everybody not brothers. Everybody's not our brothers. We got to realize that. When I started doing YouTube and especially travel space, I thought we all thought the same. We don't all think the same. There's ninjas that don't think like we think. There's people who want to bring the whole. They don't think about the whole community. Like they don't think. Look, anything I do over here, right, in Dominican Republic, I think about it. Damn, how do I make other black men look? I think about that. So I always try to move a certain kind of way, bro. I would never do nothing to hurt other black men. I just won't. I won't do it, bro. I don't believe in it. But there's some people don't care. They don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying?
That new generation.
And I gotta give you your flowers for that, man. Because you that's one thing I will say that you're good with. And like I'm not I'm not as I don't know if empathy is the right word, but I'm not, I'm gonna use it. I don't know if I'm using it in the right way, but I'm not as empathetic as you are. Like
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think sometimes experience is the best teacher. So if you want to go and bump your damn head after I said something to you, after I told you, then go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah, I get you, man. I get you, man. Look,
I mean, it's kind of just like, it's kind of just. I remember one time, my son, I think he was like 2 or 3 years old, and like, even at that age, he was tall enough where he could reach the top of the stove, and he was just fascinated with the stove. And I'm like, nah, it's hot. It's hot. He kept wanting to. Okay, cool. You're gonna have to you're going to touch that fire. I'm tired of telling you. So he burnt the hell out of his fingers. Guess what? He ain't touched that damn stove no more.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly. No, bro, that's some real things. But I think that one thing that the whole passport community did do, they condemn that whole situation with Jay Rillo. And let me tell you something, man. I said this on the stream. Jay Rillo, say what you want about him. I don't think he has to do that. I think he's entertaining. He don't have to do that. People like him. He don't have to crash out. I think if he just make YouTube videos, he'll make. Look, bro, one thing I learned about YouTubers, some people got it, some people don't. Like he can make it without that. I don't even think he'd do that. Shout out Misha. What's going on vibing with Misha?
Good, cuz.
Yeah, what else vibing with Misha? But look, Misha, we're gonna be like, we just started back today, but we're gonna be vibing again, Misha. Hop on here next Saturday, man. We're gonna do today, man. I'll just jump back in, man. I'm just getting back home. I'm happy I'm here. I'm about to get off because my old lady got some food. It's smelling good. Let me tell you, man.
Hey, you gonna be there for a minute? You gonna be there for?
Yeah. I'm gonna be here for a minute. I have to have surgery in November the 18, I think it is. I got to go back to the United States at that time. But look, after that though, Miguel, they're removing a vein from my. If not, listen, we about to take over the world, big dog. Because look, once they take this vein out of my foot won't hurt as bad. We travel all over the world, and it's gonna be clap-a-thon.
All right. I'm gonna slide out there. I'm gonna slide out there before I go to Thailand.
Bro, we can go. Look, brother, look, and all y'all guys that
I missed you last time.
Yeah, man, we missed each other, but I have to have surgery, man, because of my foot. But they gotta remove a vein out of my foot, so I gotta fly back to the States next month. But boy, after that, let me tell y'all guys, man, I'm going all over the world. Not Kenya. I'm not going to Kenya after this. When I saw that woman with that wig, the passport bros. I don't like the in the men. Look, I saw that. I'm like, miss me on that. Like, but I didn't know that Austin them invited them out. And look, I don't want to speak for Austin them, bro, because I haven't watched it, but I didn't know they invited old boy out there like that. But I would tell Jay Rillo, and if I see him here in Sosua, I would tell him the same. Hey, bro, chill out, bro. Don't be doing this and that. Crash not just make you lose your channel. If I'm talking to the bro, I'm gonna talk to him like a brother. Hey, man, I wouldn't do that if I was you. You don't have to do that. Do it like this, and you'll win. But like I talk to all kind of YouTubers, I tell them, hey, bro, don't do it like this. You're gonna lose. So look, I have, bro, this is real talk. I have over 6 YouTube channels. And every channel I got is monetized. Every one I got. This RonintheTraveler now, well, I got one under this, but the rest are way bigger than this. I got a channel with hitting on 100,000 subscribers. It's a music channel. I would tell dudes now, don't even make these travel channels. You make it like this one with the brothers chopping it up. But if you want to make money, make a AI channel. Y'all hear me talk about this all the time. Don't show your face at all. Just make AI channels, bro. This is the new world. Now, if you want to be like this, is good because it has its perks, bro. You know how I feel when everybody know who you are, you don't know who they are. bro. You know how you walking down the street, cats walk up to you, and you don't know if they're trying to take something from you. You don't know. Dudes walk up on me all the time. If I can go back in time, I would have never showed my face. Real talk. It got perks, but a lot more weaknesses. Now, my other channels, there's no black or white space. I'm just putting out music. And they get so many more views, bro. Like with us, we break in. Brothers say, you love Trump. And music channels, you don't have none of that. Motherfucker just like country music. they don't care. They just like jazz. It ain't no political. It's no black and white. That's why I tell cats now to make AI channels when you ain't got to deal with that. Because you're dealing with stuff in the travel space or black and white, you're going to be limited. It's like a game. I don't know you guys been to prison or gang. You got to pick your car. You got to pick your car. What are you, Blood, Crip? What are you, DC Black? What are you? Like, they make you pick a side. Like us, they're going to put us in the passport broke card no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So if you do this, but shout out to the super chat, my brother. He say, music channel gets views, but not many subs. But what am I doing? Brother, look, hit me up, email me, man. I'll show you what you're doing wrong. Look, I can tell you right now what a lot of people doing wrong. They're picking the same kind of music. A lot of cats, and I did this at first too, doing like the lo-fi, black thing. Take yourself out of it as a person and put it for what people want. Make some white Christian. Let me tell you, you make some white Christian. I can sail on your love forever. That shit make money, bro. My biggest channel my biggest channel that I have plays 1940s. My biggest channel plays 1940s jazz. There's a old white woman, a black woman singing. I got a man who stands 6 foot tall, and that shit pops. And bro, I that thing bringing in, it gets almost 1 million views a month. Think about that. Now my Ronin the Traveler channel might get 100,000, 200, 300, sometimes 300,000 a day. Nothing, bro. 1 million views a month consistently. Now you think about it. So I tell cats this, man. That's that. So I'm gonna tell brothers. Look, as much as I tell bro, you make a country western channel, and before we get off, I tell dudes this, man. You could use Suno AI. It just came out with volume 5. The music sounds so good, it's indistinguishable. You can't. It's so good. Bruh, you can make something right now, Bobby Brown, Don't Be Cruel. It sounds just like that. But I'm telling you something. You can make anything you want, and it's going to pop off. That's all you got to do. So this space here is different for me. This is the real me. I'm talking to my brothers. This right here is personal to me. This is not business. The other channel is business. This is personal to me. This is how I feel as a black man talking to the black men, going through things. We all talking together. But you see, I haven't made a video in a month on it. I don't make a lot of videos on this channel as much because AI pays the bills. Dude, you can make an AI channel right now. Any of you guys, bro, any of you dudes from New York, whatever, you can make, y'all know New York. You can talk to ChatGPT and say, hey, man, this is what, let's make a video about this. Italian music in New York in 1980s. Suno gonna make her Italian music, and you put a channel saying this, the guy, and you have a Godfather sitting like this, bruh, that gonna get 100,000 views. I'm telling you, point blank, it's gonna get hundreds of thousands of views. That's all we got to do. Now you keep this. Now, one thing travel POV is doing good. You don't show your face as much. That's a good thing. Don't show your face as much, and you're gonna win. I'm telling you guys, that's how you do it, man. Shout out to this brother with Super Jet. I have no idea. So Miguel, how much is this? I don't know about Colombian money. Pull up resource to get. Yeah, brother, like Bill, I do appreciate it. 100 brothers can build a lot, and we can build a lot. But it takes us. Look, we got to have the right mindset.
Yeah. So to give you an example, so a couple of brothers, myself, Jay,
shout out to Jay.
Yeah. Brother named Brad, and
shout out to Brad. Where my brother Brad? Shout out to Brad.
Yeah. And oh man, I'm forgetting. I just had a brain fart. I forget the brother's name. he over in he teaching. Apollo. He over.
I shot Apollo.
Yeah. So we all
man.
we all came together, man. We pooled our resources, man, and we did that exact thing. And we got a boutique hotel starting up. We were about to open up, hopefully any day now, man. And I can't wait. I can't wait to get back down there, man. When I tell you, it's looking lovely. You know, from the photos and the videos that Unc's been sending me. Yeah, man, go check us out. And if you got TikTok, check us out. Rooftop Republic CTG. Check us out on TikTok, and y'all can see what we've been going through. So we just bought a house. We bought a house and we gutted it. We took everything out, man. And the reason it's been taking a long time because I don't know if anybody's ever tried to do a project outside of the United States, bruh. It's crazy. Like, they'll give you a deadline. They don't have to meet the deadline. We had to fire the whole first crew. Dudes was coming in, sleeping on the job.
Yeah.
Taking 2-3 hour lunches, coming to work drunk. Then we had to stop paying them on Fridays because the niggas was going out getting drunk Friday, coming to work, showing up drunk Saturday. Like, it's crazy.
I know that nasty work.
Yeah. And so, I mean, there's no recourse. They gave us an estimate of what it would cost, and now we probably done went over the original. I mean, the estimate that we got probably by about $60K, and and the delivery date was supposed to be like 2 weeks ago. So we over budgeted. And we across, we didn't meet the deadline, or they didn't meet their deadline that they set. This wasn't us. They told us, it'll be ready by this date. So it should be ready within the next 2 weeks. And but
Miguel, look, I'm used to. I work in real estate too, man. It's gonna be worried. That's all I'm about to tell you, man. I deal with that all the time. It's gonna be something great. Look, a guy next door to me here in the body, he's selling one. I got to talk to him. He went back to Holland. How much he gonna sell it for? But shout out to Misha. Rona, once you're done with your boy, look, one time, get this vein handled, Misha. We having a giant, pajama jam party in Santo Domingo. It's going to be awesome. It's a good thing. But look, let me get a shout out to my brother, man. Brother Ellis, man, I appreciate you. I'm in Santo Domingo right now chilling. Man, I just left to come back to the North Coast, man. I wish I knew you was coming, man. I would have waited for you, man. Appreciate the $10 super chat, brother. I definitely would have waited for you. Brother, definitely. But but Sister Misha, you gonna know it's gonna be something phenomenal. Everybody gonna know. A brother asked me that today. He said, Rona, when you gonna throw a giant party? I said, man, let me get this vein taken care of. Cause I walk around this foot, bro, is damn near crippling. 1,000-pound piece of metal fell on my foot. And they rebuilt my foot, man. Look, I got bionic legs. I can kick shit out of somebody. All my bones are metal. I kick you, you're going to feel it. I'm like Iron Man, only in the toes. But let me tell you, so the brother right here, Brother Philly say, how can I invest? He's talking to you, Miguel. Is that time passed? Or they got to catch the next one?
Yeah. The time for investing is past. I mean, we're almost we're at the end of the road. We're like I said, the spot is like 80. I want to say 85% complete. Talked to Unc earlier today. He said they had 3 rooms, so it's a 10 bedroom, 10 bathroom Airbnb. First floor, 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. Second floor, 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. And the rooftop, we got a pool, bar, lounge area, pergolas, to keep you out that sun. Man, it's gonna go crazy. So
well, let's do a show maybe next Saturday or sometime this week. I'll reach out to Jay. We can do a show and we can see how y'all want to do it. And because I'm definitely gonna support that. I have to have surgery next month, I think on the 18th. But after that though, I'm gonna be out there all the time, man. We're gonna definitely chop it up. That's what. But the brother was saying, pooling our money. But look, not everybody can pool their money together. It's only the right type of brothers that can do that. I've tried that with many people. people try to rip people off, this and that. We see this all the time with the. I ain't gonna say. Look, no, let me just say. Let me put this out here, right here. My brother, look.
Donations.
Look.
Donations.
I ain't this is my brother.
Gifts.
I ain't this is my brother. Like we see this
Black
kind of
queens
stuff.
forever,
Like
snow
we
bunnies
see
never.
this.
I said black queens
this.
forever, snow bunnies never. I said
So
black queens forever.
Donate to the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey.
Yeah, the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey, Jerry Curl Foundation. Look. So we got to be careful how we put our money to, but real ones. Look, everybody got to be vetted. Women and even people you give money to need to be vetted. Look, dudes reach out to me every day. Say, hey man, I seen you. I had dudes want to send me 100 G. I say, hey brother, I don't need your money. Wait, hold on. Real talk. You're trying to find something. Maybe I'll link you up with somebody, but I don't want your money. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want that response. Look, I do real estate and stuff myself. I don't want you. Look, I have a good reputation. I don't want you going on YouTube saying, Ronin ripped me off. I'm like, oh, hell, no, I ain't ripped nothing off.
Hey, bro, come on now.
Come on.
And then a lot of people, too.
Yeah,
we had a lot of people that wanted to invest from the States, and they didn't really understand how things work down in Colombia, or lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, oh, well, you got a contract with this, you got a contract with. I'm like, look, man, these what you gonna do? Take them to court? Like people don't understand what you gonna hire a lawyer. You learn the language, and you think excuse me, you think a Colombian, you think you're gonna get some sort of restitution from a Colombian court for what? These people
Miguel, even you bring them to court, you're gonna still lose.
Even if you win, you're gonna lose, because I know because these people don't have no money. So what you gonna do? Sue them for what? It's so yeah, man.
What you gonna sue them for? Plantains? You ain't gonna get shit. You won't get nothing. You ain't gonna get nothing. But man, look,
you gotta have.
But man, we gonna
look, man. We gonna have a different temperament. You gotta have a different temperament when you're doing business down there. I know. Jay about to pull out. He about to put out all that hair transplant hair. So,
shout out to OJ. Shout out to OJ. Boy, look, I'm messing with OJ, but my look, y'all can't see, but I'm getting thin too. Like my hair, bro. Look, a company reached out to me. They're gonna give me a transplant, bro. My hair do not grow right here. That shit will grow like wild, like Wolverine. I like Wolverine when that shit grow. Like I need a haircut right now, but that shit is crazy. Like, brother, I'm gonna tell you. Shout out to my brother right here with the $5 super chat. Shout out to the panel. I had the opportunity to meet Miguel in person at Mixer doing the event last month. Good dude. Oh man,
what's up?
Hey, I was so mad. Bro, I love Mixer. So Miguel, did you have a good time at Mixer?
Oh man, she had a good time, and then she was like,
no, did you have a good time at Mixer?
I definitely had a good time. But then just to show you how powerful this thing is, we got the YouTube, so the brothers kept coming up to me, and she was like, so I think probably after maybe the 10th or 11th brother came up to me, she was like, you know all these people? And I'm like, hey baby, I'm a YouTube D-class celebrity, baby.
Yeah. We all Z-list celebrity.
Look, you better recognize.
Yeah, people know you. Like that's what I said. People know you. When you come on these pair, people know you. You show your face. Everybody knows you.
Hey, I'm like, I know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Yeah, people know you. And people, bro, people know you, bro. I was coming through the Santo Domingo airport, man. I saw, man, shout out to all you guys, man. I'm in that mug, and I'm not even thinking about YouTube. Like when you're in regular mode, like people in the Ron, man. So many guys was coming in, man. It was pals. And when I came through when I came out the airport, my boy was there picking up some other people, man. Shout out to that brother, man. He has a car, and he drives through Santo Domingo. I was so glad to see him. I had to get an Uber, and bro, we get in the car. We in that 5 deep. That's like it's so good. The brotherhood, bro. We winning, man. We winning, bro. Don't let these outliers make us feel bad, bro. Because overall, bro, we winning. Like we have a good tight knit community. Like don't let people burn down black men traveling. don't want to let people burn it down. You know, we don't want to let that because these cats don't give a damn about none of that. Oh, he said, wait, a brother said, I got a video of Miguel dancing that mix. Oh, snap. Boy, I wish I was there, big dog. Miguel, you were cutting up.
Yeah, you know.
Bro, I love Mixer, man. I've been going there for a while, especially Monday. You went up, did y'all go on Monday night?
Yeah, we went Monday night. Yeah.
God damn, Miguel, I wish I was there. Bro, we gotta do that again, man. Man, come on, man.
I'm coming back through.
Miguel, let me ask you something about. Did y'all go to Foxy's?
Nah.
You ever been to Foxy's yet?
Nah.
Oh no, we got to go to Foxy's, big dog. When you come back. Any of y'all brothers been to Foxy's? Who's watching this? Foxy's, Oasis, but the Oasis is one thing, but Foxy's is another level. It's damn near crazy.
Wait. Describe it. I might have. I think I
Foxy's is like Dust to Dawn with no vampires. It's like that.
Okay. Yeah. I think I went there I think I went there probably like 3 years ago. But then I was.
Yeah, Foxy's. I don't know if a lot of y'all guys go to Foxy's, but sometimes it could be a little bit. Wait, he said never. Man, you never heard of Foxy's, big dog? We all need to go together. We do a group trip.
Hold on. Pause. I'm sliding back through.
Yeah, it's right off the Millicone. It's crazy. Look, remember. Yeah. Dust to Dawn without the vampires.
All right.
None but biddies. Right. Yeah.
I'm leaving for Costa Rica on the 15th. I'm gonna be there until the 22nd. Then I'm shooting down to Cancun. I'm gonna do Cancun for like 2 weeks. So that'll put me at the 29th, October 5th. Yeah, and I'll shoot out to Santo Domingo November 5th. And I'll stay out there for like.
Bro, that's a good time because that's probably right before I fly. I have my surgery, I think, on the 18th. So I'll be there, bro. So look. Oh, wait, hold on, man. Maybe we do a little get together. We all do Foxy's together one night, boy. That we all could do.
That thing on me.
We could do. Okay, y'all don't know. We all do Foxy's together and cut the hell up.
Yeah. Let's do that.
So the owners of Mixer want me to do something. And look, a couple of people. I got a company out in Puerto Plata want me to do a big event. I'm gonna do a big event probably after my surgery, but we're gonna do events. So Miguel, we got y'all big event that y'all do. We got flip event, man. I'm gonna come to you guys that's on the panel, that rock with the channel, and we're gonna set up a big event for me to do in Santo Domingo. We're gonna do a giant event in Santo Domingo. I'm talking about. I got cats with yachts. I got cats with everything. We're gonna do a party. I'm gonna pick y'all guys up in buses, whatever we want to do, and I'm not gonna tax nobody, really. You know what I'm saying? You just pay for your trip. You know what I'm saying? I got money. We're gonna do it like that, and it's gonna be something awesome. But look, we're gonna stop. My old lady keep beckoning me. She like, look. She looking at me like, Papi, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Look, she got our food ready, man. I'm gonna stop. Look, I just came back, man. Look, we're gonna stop. Look, so Miguel, let's do one next week, man. Sometime either Wednesday or I'm gonna reach out to you. Maybe Wednesday.
Yeah.
Let's do.
I'm gonna reach out to you tomorrow, too, man, to get some. Yeah, because I want to get some more information on the AI tools which you use.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna put. I got another video come out. on my members tomorrow or Monday about the AI. I appreciate all your guys that's in my members. I'm trying to show cats how to free themselves and play. Miguel, you already free, big dog. You free already, big dog. Let these other men shine, big dog. You already rich, big dog.
I'm already
brother say shit. I want it all. Huh, Miguel?
I like money. I ain't gonna
that.
I'm just playing with you, big dog.
Hey, Rob, before you bounce, check the private
chat
before you bounce. Check the private chat before you bounce.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I got you, brother. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, bro. So you can have, bro. Yeah, we need to definitely hook up, brother.
For sure, man. Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah, man. So
I got some. Yeah, I got some more things coming. I got some more things coming with me too.
Yeah. So look, let's get together next week. This is about, man, I'm just coming back, just getting on the online. But look, that's the reason why. So brothers keep asking me, man, why you ain't making no videos? Bro, I be doing AI stuff. The AI stuff, bro, the AI is so much easier. You ain't got nobody hating on you. You ain't got nobody telling you, yo, you hate black people because your mama black. You don't have none of that. AI, you invisible. Bro, I got multiple. Look, I got 5 or 6 channels. I'm about to make 10, 11 channels. Bro, you can print, dude. Miguel, I know you've been on stream me talking about AI. You can print money as much as you want. You just keep on printing them and printing them and printing. Cats don't realize that. Look, and YouTube them dove all the way in. Look, YouTube owns VO3. Google own that. They're putting this out. Look, and now we have Sora 2. I can't even show y'all some of the video. Bro, they making videos so real. Michael Jackson snatching. Look, whatever y'all guys do, listen to me right now. Go online on TikTok and look up Sora 2. Michael Jackson grabbing fried chicken, running off. That shit look real as hell. And
yeah,
y'all saw Tell me that shit don't look like. So look, you can take these kind of videos and make it whether you want. And look, if you want to make travel content, you can. If you want to make some, if you want to really make money, make some fantasy Game of Thrones ass shit. Niggas riding on dragons. Let me tell you, you'll be rich. See, we think it's so small. Think big. Make other type things. Look, even look. Let me trip y'all head out. You can even make a videos about Jay Rillo in Kenya. You could take a picture of Jay Rillo, make a whole cartoon. There was once a man who went to Kenya. Bro. That shit, bro, they'll do a voiceover and all that shit. And people watch the hell out of that shit, man. You make so much money doing this.
I already have 2 seasons of a series. I already written. I just need to know to use the AI tools. I already got 2 seasons. Like 10 episodes per season already down. Already.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I'm gonna throw this to a couple of people that's listening, bro. You can use Kling AI right now in something called 11 Labs. 11 Labs right now, bro. 11 Labs. You can record voices that you can record yourself. There's literally millions of voices on here. Like you can type in anything you want. You can get ChatGPT to write a script for you for any story you got. That shit gonna come out crystal clear. You put it on 11 Lab, then you can use Kling AI or Runway and put a face to it. It's perfect every time, bro. Like, look, man, can I show y'all guys something? Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all one thing if I can. Let me see before we get off. Let me share my screen if I can. Let me see if it let me do it. Let me go. Wait. Let's go to YouTube right quick. Share the screen on YouTube. Look. So let's go to my. I want to show y'all something real quick. Let's go to RonintheTraveler. Let's see if it pop up. Some of the stuff. Are y'all able to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we go to shorts. Like this is a video I made. Just playing around. Look at this right here.
Okay, man.
Wait,
it is
wrong
the
one.
and only Ronin the
Wrong one. Let's go to the one with the vanity picture right here.
How?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Shout out to
that shit is moving. Look, go to the vanity picture. I made this with it playing.
Okay, man. Shout out to
Where the hell y'all moving?
Look,
but bruh, look, I'm gonna try to go like it's moving to the wrong one, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to get y'all to the vent, bruh. This is look, or even this one. Let's see if it go to here.
You know how many black women I met?
That shit going to the wrong one. I don't know why, brother. I want y'all to see this stuff so bad. Bro, I made these videos so easy using it. Look, so I'm literally clicking on it. Look, let me click on me and Misha. Maybe go to it.
Okay, man. Just want
this shit here is ridiculous. That's because I'm trying to show y'all. Look, look, y'all see me clicking on the vanity picture. Look, it'll come on. I don't know why.
AI is showing you now.
Bro, if I can show y'all that, bro, that shit's so crazy. Dude, me and the vanity, I was able to do that stuff so easy. Bro, the story, go watch that story. Go watch that short of the story time with you go click on that vanity picture. Bro, I made that shit in 5 minutes and it tell a whole story. And it's beautiful. It's so easy to make once you do it. So, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all. But to all y'all guys and my members, I'm here now. I'm about to pump those videos out, showing y'all guys story time, showing y'all guys, because look, us as black men, we got to teach each other the game. Too many of us get the ladder and we pull it up with us and we lose. Well, look, Asians and other people, they lead a ladder down and they try to help other people. So what we got to start doing as brothers is helping each other. Stop hating on each other. We got to love each other. I'm a person like, look, my family members have gotten mad with me because I was raised this way. I share my platforms. I share everything I have with brothers because I want other men to win. I really do. That's how maybe it's a genetic flaw with me, but I want all of us to win. That's just how I am. Now, not everybody, but the ones who rock with me, I'm always going to try to help them. So, brothers,
I call it having an abundance mentality.
That's what it is, brother. Because I am, bro. Look, right now, I have more than I ever had in my life, bro. I done been dead broke, working 4 jobs, but right now, brother, I swear to you, I have more than I ever have in my life. I ain't going to say I'm rich, but I'm good. I can walk around and do anything I want. I'm good. Brother, shout out to you. Thanks for ChatGPT. Yeah, I always tell people, brother, look, but I'm going to tell y'all guys, y'all ain't seen nothing. I'm about to promote so much of AI. That's Sora 2. Any of you guys, man, look it up. Please look up Sora 2. Look up VO3. Look up Kling AI. Brother, there's so many things to win. And like we getting ready to stop it. But I promise you guys this. I'm here for a while. I'm about to promote. I'm about to push so many videos. And I'm going to help you guys any way I can to free yourself from plantation. Sometimes I feel like Harriet Tubman, bro. I feel like Harriet Tubman, little brother. I'm always trying to free ninjas from the plantation. I'm always like, bro, do this, do that.
Yeah. I'm about to start researching as soon as we get off this live.
And Miguel, bro, I'm telling you, man, call me tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna tell you everything I know. I'm gonna show you all guys some stuff, bro. But maybe I can show you one of the music channels. Maybe that might pop up. Let's see that. Let's try it one more time, man. Let's see this pop up before I get off. Let's see this pop up. Let's do. Wait, I'm gonna try to go to it first, then try to show it. Let me see. I want y'all to see if this stuff, man. And this channel here just got monetized. And this was like, I have different channels for like different stuff. So I made this Ronin Soundscape channel to actually test music before we get out. Hold on. So I made this channel here to just test different music. All right, Ronin Soundscape. Here we go. Let's see if this come up. And now this channel has gotten monetized. So let me say, look, I ain't put myself right here. Let me trip y'all heads out. You can put your look. I put myself, look. Look. AI ain't look. Back like I never left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look. It's all AI right here. Look. Take this song out. Look.
Up clean shirt, crisp, fade fresh.
Okay.
Like where you been, told them lost in love, won't do that again. Light slow bass knock, feel that air.
Bro, I made that 3 minutes.
Bartender wink like she knew my pain.
Okay. Bro, it's easy as hell. Look, show you something. So Miguel, that's like, it's called I'm Back Like I Never Left. I'm coming back in the dating scene, you know?
I hear you.
And I ain't looking back, let the past pretend.
I'm back like I never left. So look, I made that shit so quick, look. So I was showing you, brother. But look, you can make all kind of music. So I made this video. It did pretty good. This one here got 4,000 views. Look right here. And look, I'm gonna show y'all guys how to make a video. Just call a looping video. So he's sitting there. I took an image that I created, and the cat just sitting there vibing. And this stuff is making some good music. Say, what are you using? I use Suno AI.
Like you got ghosts on your shoulders.
Now I actually wrote this song here.
It hurts just to hold it. I say love ain't nothing.
Right, you can make these songs so easy.
I ain't him, I'm a whole different man. You got stories etched deep in your skin. Like
cold shit. Look, I'm just showing you brothers this stuff.
I see the light you keep trying to hide.
Bro, women like that shit. Look, I got piles of them. Look, I'm just showing y'all guys.
To my head, pull me out that club light. Said tonight you mine.
Look, easy money, man. Look.
Yeah.
Show you another one. Let me show you one more before we get off, man. Showing you the shit. Look, let me tell y'all what I've been doing, what I've been cheating with. I go to Sosua and I film the beach, right? Look, let me show y'all. This is now look. I made some Rio music. I go to Sosua, film this shit, and make some AI music. Show it Rio. Look, nigga think I'm in Rio. That's just me filming. Like, look, this is a good idea. Look. Now, just showing y'all guys this. Now, just showing y'all cats this stuff, how we can win using images like that. Look, I just filmed myself I go to the beach in Sosua. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. After I mess around with Flip and them and go out there, bro, I'm going to the beach with my camera and I'm gonna film the ocean and I'm gonna put that shit on that channel. Yeah. And so YouTube just monetized that channel right there, Ronin Soundscape. So and once everything is official, that channel gonna bring in a couple of $100 to $1,000 a month. And we mean not doing nothing, just filming Sosua, filming. So why sit on the internet all day arguing with other men when you could just make some shit like that and make easy money? You go live in Colombia anywhere you want. So that's what I try to tell cats. But the answer that, bro, Suno AI. Look, there's countless AI music, but I like Suno AI. Suno AI is, bro, you'll make some stuff. So look, can I show y'all one more thing before we get off, man? Can I show y'all one more? Let me show y'all one more, man. Let me share the screen right quick. One more, bro, before we get off. This is some brotherhood talk. See, we talk about cheeks all the time, but we ain't talking about that business. Sometimes it's good to talk about the business. Let me share the screen. All right, Suno AI. This is what I use to any guys listening. Look, so today I was trying to make a reggaeton beat. But let me show y'all before we get to reggaeton. Smooth jazz is what I like. Listen to it right here. It'll make anything you want, big dog. Anything you want, any kind of beat. Look. So look, I told it to make a reggaeton beat. Look. That reggaeton, look, this shit, look. Look, all we need is a little. Look. Get him anything you want. Anything you want. Yeah. Look. So look, anything that we want, let's make one. Look, let me just trip y'all head out. Let's create something so y'all see what. Let's say 1980s R&B. Look, that's just for us right here kicking it. 1980s. Let's put R. With an no. Oh, here we go. R and B. Let's see what it come out with. Just how easy it is, bros. That's why we need to be making these channels where we can just talk about this. See, and it make anything you want. And look, this shit is free if you want it. Look, this is an 1980 song. Look. Oh, that's Miguel right there. Look at that. Look, Miguel right there. Hey, girl, what's that? It's me, Miguel. Look. When I look into your eyes, girl. But I'm just showing y'all guys, look. And look, Miguel, this is just now look, this is just instrumental. You can put voices. Look, let me trip y'all out. Let's say you want voices, right? You can hit this button right here and tell them to write a full song. It's gonna write.
Man, stop it, bro. Are you serious?
Bro, you can make. Look, let me go to one out of like that Adam did. Let me see what I want. All right, let's see if I got one that it already did something. Bro, you could tell it to write a song, but I like to write my own shit, but I don't know. I have one. But I like this song right here too. Look, see, that's my type of stuff personally. But bro, you can tell that motherfucker to write. Miguel, you can tell this sucker. You get Chat GPT to write a song for you. You hit on Chat GPT, tell it to write a song for you, and you put it here. It's gonna write a whole damn song, bro. Whatever you want. The hip hop, yeah, I got all, bro. I use this stuff so much. You look, the reason why I started using this shit because I started making YouTube videos a lot. Look, here's one of my passport songs here. This got lyrics. Look, check this out.
Yeah.
Check
Passport
this out.
Cartel.
And I love that song. Look,
we back
got lyrics.
again. RonintheTraveler.
That shit made that.
In the States.
Look, check this out.
King Moto.
Look. Check it out. Look.
Listen up. You never lose women chasing money, but you lose your money chasing women. Focus on the grind, let the paper do the talking. Cartel in the air, new stamps when we walking.
Hey, check this out.
You never lose women chasing money, but you lose your money chasing.
Look, just showing you that it can make anything you want. The brother said, yeah, it's crazy, bro. The brother says that 90 cent music. I pay your rent. I cook your dinner too. You know, brothers.
No, that was 80s. That was 80s. It had they were still coming up off a little bit of disco, so it had a little bit of disco feel in it.
But that's what these kind of channels is for. Bro, we need to be sharing information. I'm big on sharing information with brothers. I want all us to be free, man. The hell with that. But Suno AI is another way, bro. You can make a lot of money fucking around with this. This stuff here, you can make a lot of money. People don't realize it. And look, for a couple of months, YouTube had limited it. Now YouTube them pull a ban. They say, go ahead. Bro, you make looping videos, and I'm going to show cats how to make these loop. A looping video is just a video that just keep going. Look, let me show you one before we get off. I got to show you one looping video. So cats know what it is. A looping video just keep going back and forth over and over again. So I'm going to show you one. Let me hit on. And I'm going to show y'all cats how to make how to do all this shit, man, because that's what it is. Like, this is a looping video. Let me click on one of these. All right here, look.
Shit, I'm in there.
Let me show y'all something. Let me show you one thing. I made this right here. Look, shit look real. Look. You see the woman? Yeah, you see how she just sitting there? That's a looping video. She just keep playing.
Yeah.
Got the biddy showing the cat right there and the smooth jazz playing. Look. See? And you get paid off that shit.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And I actually made that off a woman I know, actually. It's your cool shit, man. So you see why that
I got a lot of inspiration.
Well, look, so the brothers say, how much is the month? Look, Suno, I paid $10, but it's for free. You could do it got a free version. All this shit got a free version, man. But I paid like $10 a month. Look, I'm gonna trip y'all head out, bro. I use so much AI content. I pay about $300 a month. Like, I have so much shit though. I have multiple channels. Now you got to remember, I bring in so much money from it, and I even got a Bible channel. I got a Bible channel. I got a kids Bible channel with Noah Ark and all this stuff. I got so many different channels, bro. So I'm telling Cash, bro, don't look at it as who you are now. Just break it into different channels. Like, I even got my mama with a gospel channel bringing in money. My mama was like, you know what? I'm trying to make some extra money. My mama got a little Bible channel that play AI music when she gone crazy. Like, so, bruh, I'm telling you guys, like, from my heart to yours, bruh, this is some shit that'll help you get out of 9 to 5. If you do it right, you got to be consistent, put it out. And I tell dude, don't quit your 9 to 5. You add this to your 9 to 5, and then you really like win. You ain't got to quit shit. Just keep it all going together. Make all the money. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. Yeah, so I'm telling you. But man, we gonna stop my old lady. Like, you come in, eat Poppy, and she won't eat. Look, these women are something, bro. They won't eat without you. I'm like, go ahead and eat. She don't want to eat without me. She want me to eat with her, man. So but look, I'm back here now. We gonna definitely continue these. Man, JD, man, I'm glad you was in here. I'm glad my brother Hawk in the building. Brother, we gonna do these now. Back. We about to jump back on these streams, man, and have a good time with the brothers, man. But every stream, I'm gonna show y'all brothers how to get paid, man. So I'm gonna tell y'all guys, man, much love to you guys, man. We out. We about to get out, bro. Miguel, reach out to me tomorrow. But Hawk, any of you guys, reach out to me, man. We gonna definitely chop it up. Yeah, brother, I'm gonna get back to doing weekly, man. I've been gone for a month, but we gonna definitely get back out here, man. Look, I'm gonna reach out on Jay tomorrow, Monday, and we'll do a stream together and get this stuff popping, man. Shout out to my brother right here. Do you think they sell on spot? Yeah, look up right now. You want to see? Look up Ronin Soundscape. I pop up all over the look. Damn, I got to show y'all that shit. Look, just I got to show y'all. Type up. No, look, I ain't gonna. Look, type up. You can type up Ronin Soundscape on Google. I pop up on there. You type up Ronin the Traveler. Ronin Soundscape. My music is all on, and that's one channel. Look, Ronin the Soundscape. Ronin Soundscape is that's my test channel. That's my smallest music channel. I don't want to say my biggest one because can't be hating. They might contact. I got one with 100,000 subscribers. I got 90-something thousand subscribers. If I put it out there, I think it'll be a mistake because you need to go on YouTube and try to get that shit taken down. I gotta watch it. But I got one channel, bro, with almost 100,000. It make. Hey, bro, there ain't nobody in the travel space bigger than that channel. I ain't talking about it in subscribers. I'm talking about in views. That channel a month bringing millions of views, and and I'm giving y'all a hint. That shit play 1940s jazz. That shit play, and I'm gonna tell y'all guys, y'all do that. If you want to win, make a channel playing jazz, old school jazz, old school country, old school blues. You'll get rich. I'm giving y'all cats the game. I'm giving it to you right now. I'm giving you the game, bruh. I damn near want to say my name on my other channel, but I can't because I know, look, not y'all brothers, but some ninja gonna watch this. And they're going to contact YouTube and they'll say this. And, bro, people will try to destroy you. But I'm telling you guys, Ronin Soundscape is my smallest channel, but Ronin the Traveler is my second. And this got 35,000 and it got a couple of million views on this channel. But these are my smallest channels. Fuck with YouTube. Mess with YouTube. You'll get rich, man. So, brother, we out. Shout out to y'all guys, man. We're going to do it again.
Absolutely safe.
Guys in here, man. We're gonna stop, man. Much love to you guys, man, in the brotherhood, man.
All right, brother.
We are out. Brother, y'all definitely reach out to me.
All right, for sure.
All right, brother. Appreciate y'all guys.
Oh, I forgot about this.
No. We out, brothers.
playas de Santo Domingo te veo parada ahí. Con esos ojos que persisten me cuentas historias de amor y sueños brillantes. Pero cada día es la misma pelea constante. Me susurras dulces palabras al oído. Dices que me amas pero sé que tu juego es claro. Siempre se trata de los pesos, el dinero que necesitas. Tu amor es una moneda sembrando semillas. Papi, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Money, 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 money. Papi, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Money, 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 money. A la luz de la luna bailamos al ritmo de la bachata. Tus manos en las mías, moviendo nuestros pies. Pero el momento se desvanece y tus ojos lo dicen. No es mi corazón, es el efectivo lo que quieres. Me susurras dulces palabras al oído. Dices que me amas pero sé que tu juego es claro. Siempre se trata de los pesos, el dinero que necesitas. Tu amor es una moneda sembrando semillas. Papi, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Money, 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 money. Papi, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Money, 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 money. Te di mi corazón, mi alma, mi tiempo. Pero para ti el amor es solo un signo de pesos. Ahora veo a través del brillo y el encanto. No seré engañado, no caeré en tu trampa. Oh. Papi, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Money, 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 money. Papi, you say you love me, but you never ever give me no money. Money, 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 money. Así que aquí está tu Dios, me estoy alejando. No más juegos, no hay más que decir. Dices que te amas, pero es claro como el día. El amor sin dinero simplemente se desvanece.